going to. Hi.
Hello. I like that. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Spooked Coast to Coast.
Sorry for being late, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, we're running on Cuban time.
Don't
It's
kill me.
all good.
Yeah.
I want to welcome everyone.
We're all melting.
Thank you for being with us. And also, happy first football Sunday of the year. I hope I didn't annoy you too much this Sunday. And it's going to be like that for the 3 or 4 months. So bear down with me. We also have a tradition as well that first football Sunday of the year, Jenny starts decorating the house for Halloween. So the house is starting to look great. So
coming October, there will be something here. I just don't want to do it yet.
No, we're not going to spoil it for you guys. So
Joey said a picture of him.
So Jesse, just to answer your question, butthole surviving. I can tell you, for what I know, these 2 buttholes are A-okay. The others we have not heard from yet.
What are we talking
What?
about?
Jesse, I wanted to know if anybody's butthole survived the last week because of the.
Oh, I was like, what is he talking about? I forgot.
And Joy and Joey are good because they're here with us.
Even Yvette's like, what?
Everybody forgot we had the hot sauce episode last week, but thank you for being on.
I didn't. I was on the show and I forgot. Todd and Carmela.
Oh,
what's up, guys?
we had the pleasure of meeting them at Gettysburg
These
Bash.
guys right here.
We've actually gotten to know them online wise because they're.
No talk about. What's up, Chaz?
No talk. They're good friends with a previous guest of ours, 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃. If you guys haven't seen that episode, I like that smooth transition, Joey.
Oh, where did you come from, sir? He came off that little train in the back.
Like
He came off of that little red train.
So a previous episode with Ron, they're good friends with Ron, as well as everyone else.
Your big ass head's blocking it.
Staticom project, so definitely check them out. I heard someone talking about.
That's the only reason. That's why he's here tonight.
All right, so we have some of the funniest people that we've ever had on this show. And that we know in real life and in investigations. So it's time to bring out our friends from down under. Steve and Mela, welcome, guys.
What's up?
Welcome back.
I was gonna do my Frozen face.
Right? That would have been funny if it was butthole related somehow. I don't know.
All right.
Oh, good. So, we got the Charmin.
Yo, it looks like you have green hair right now. Like you Beetlejuicing me.
Ooh.
You.
Oh, Joy.
Joy's in Beetlejuice style.
Me. Does that?
No, your hair looks great.
Joy. I haven't even combed my hair.
Me neither. I took a shower.
Oh God, I love it. I love it.
She went to the Beetlejuice opening weekend. That's
Ooh.
No, I didn't know.
I was like,
yes.
I was like, I did. I'm so confused. My brain is up.
She's in costume.
Hi.
I did though. We did. We went to go see it. We went to see it yesterday.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen it? Please let me know in the chat. I really like it.
Fantastic movie.
Really?
I'm not gonna say that one is better than the other. I think they're both equally amazing.
Very good. I would suggest you watch.
Yeah.
It. Yeah.
It's a really
good
good sequel.
They did well. Thank God, because I hate when they jack up a retarded.
I had a feeling it would be well the second I found out that Tim Burton was doing the movie. He was the one that did the first
Yeah.
one. So
Yeah, that's what she said.
it makes
at least
phenomenal.
the original people.
Yeah, it's the original cast, the same director. I mean, how different could it be, you know?
Right. Yeah, it's hard to mess that formula up.
Thank God.
Do you want to see it? You want to see the movie?
All right.
You should definitely see it.
If
you like the original.
He brought in his wife, his current wife now. That's the lady, that's the bad lady, the one that's going after Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah. That's whose
so
wife?
now
Michael Keaton?
that's his wife now. That's Tim Burton's current wife.
Oh, Tim
Oh,
Burton's
that's his
wife.
wife,
Oh,
okay.
okay, cool.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did
yeah.
not know that.
He's not with he's not with the other one that he was putting on his movies with. The Heather, what's her name? Heather, forgot her name. But
I didn't know that there was a movie.
the lady that he puts in all his movies, the really like the creepy looking one that's in
Oh.
all his, what's her name?
Yes, she was
Somebody help
in
me.
she was in Fight Club and she was in Harry Potter.
She was in all the movies of his.
Yeah, she's in.
No, I'm just gonna Google her.
She has that face though. I know exactly what Mela's saying because I recognize her face.
He was in Edward
Somebody from the
Scissorhands.
chat, please save us. Anybody,
Yeah,
if you guys
she
know
was
who we're talking about.
Edward Scissorhands? No, she wasn't in that. No, she was. Look, she's in all his movies. What's her
You're
name?
naked. Stick it in mine.
Oh, La Loca. Yes.
Yes, her. Yes,
Yeah,
Helena.
Yes. I know.
There we
exactly
go. That Heather or some shit. Well, whatever. He's not with her
The
anymore.
bad,
so now
the bad one from Harry Potter.
She was the bad guy from Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
And
Yes.
now he's with this chick, and now he put her in all his movies.
That's cool.
That's
She did a good role in that one.
That's
The bad
hilarious.
guy lady,
Yeah.
she
Hey,
was awesome.
your leg. I'm like hot. You're touching my leg. Come on. Sorry, you guys. I'm gonna. It's like hot, and his leg is touching mine. I'm like, stop! It's sticking.
You know who's hot? His wife
I don't
now, but not the other one.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Right.
She's really pretty.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's-
She's like from some other country. Like she's it's French or something. I don't know. She's from some other country.
I think she's been in other movies before. I've seen her before.
Kim.
I have no idea who he's talking about.
All right, so let's get on to the topic for today, guys. And we need you guys' help to help save a location that Steve, Mela,
Tentex.
Jenny, and myself that we love dearly. It's close to home.
This is it, right?
It's actually
Mhm.
Mela. Remember,
Yes.
I always remember the first time that we went to go investigate there. It was something that you said. That
I already
was
know what
like,
he's gonna say.
it reminds me so much of every time like I talk to you guys or whatever about Gold Coast. I always remember. And what was it that you said?
What?
You
Why the
remember?
fuck would a bunch of trains be haunted?
Yes.
Yeah. She on the
That was before we got there, right? I think that was before.
Well, to be okay. When we first went, and it was an event. There was an event going on. So when you work an event, you're more concentrated on like helping the guests and the equipment and all that. So you don't really investigate, whatever. So we left and I was like, all right, like it was cool. We all hung out and stuff, but it wasn't, I was like, why would this
It's
why
like
would this shit be haunted?
it's like any other haunted place or like any place
Yeah,
really.
but-
At night, like it's just a whole different vibe, and especially when you're there alone, and the size of this place, the size of these trains, and the history there, it's seriously overwhelming. When you're there at night and you're just standing there,
But
like soaking it in, it's a lot, bro.
and then when we went alone,
Yeah.
just us, that we had the whole place. There was no guests. There was nobody else. That's
crazy.
when we were like, holy shit. And
The vibe.
it was insane. And he filmed, that's our Gold Coast video. But keep in mind that whole night, I didn't even know we were actually like filming to do a video. Because I'm like, why the hell would we film this? Like nothing's gonna happen. And it ended up being one of
Crazy.
like our best, I swear to God.
Crazy.
I would have never worn tights that are see-through and you could see everything. I would have known we were filming.
in the IR.
Well, we would have never known that either if
Yeah,
not
you're
for
like-
filming.
My second night was
Her and
just
Opie
like,
look
Look at her
naked.
legs walking.
I literally had to tell Alex, I'm like, please, like, wherever my ass pops out, do not put it in the video. I was embarrassed.
Oh, yeah.
But it was one of
Hey,
our
whatever.
Put a
best.
big black sensor box.
Oh, good. Like
Disgusting.
it's blurry, like black blurriness.
No.
It would have
Something.
banged the
Just-
fucking video.
Oh no, just pop your logo right there, like
That's right.
But it was one of the
You
best.
know, you can make it like an OnlyFans. Be like,
I was just about to say that.
behind this, pay $10.
Oh my God.
Nobody will pay to see that shit, bro. It's disgusting.
Steve is like,
Man, that was a phenomenal night that we did investigate there.
So it was
you had
great.
brought Laz and 𝗿𝗏𝗍𝗘, which is friends of yours. I believe that was the very first time that I got to investigate with them. Phenomenal, investigators learning our trade, pretty much our hobby and what we love. And
it's their
I think
location.
that's what I was gonna say. It was a location that they loved, and I think they still talk about to you guys even to this day. Yeah.
We went to St. Albans with them. We went to Yorktown. We've done the Hamilton. We've done Pickens Jail with them, and to this day, they're like, our favorite location is Gold Coast because it is so amazing. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
They're awesome investigators, and you guys can definitely check them out in a lot of Black Smoke's videos. They're in there. You'll see how good they are. They've been picking up little by little off of you guys, and they're really good now. So yeah, you didn't expect what you ended up receiving from the location, and bam, like you loved it. And that's how we felt too. Like when we got there, it was an amazing place. So now I want to talk a little bit about the history of the Gold Coast and basically how it first started off. So it started off not as the Gold Coast Railroad Museum. It actually started off as being known as the Richmond Naval Air Station. And that was an air base that was used during World War II. And if you actually see in the background of Joy and Joey's, which Joy, thank you for doing this because I love that. If you guys notice that concrete structure, that tower that's right there, that's actually an original piece, right, Stephen, from one of the hangars, right?
That was from one of the hangar doors. So you can't see it from this angle, but if you look at it, it has like, I guess what would have been a slide, maybe where the door ran.
Yeah.
You know how it's open like this? So
right.
Yeah, it was like the front of a hangar from one of the doors.
Is what is left. Oh, and let me tell you guys, one of the most scared moments I ever had in my life. And Steve was my witness. Steve was with us. It was only me and Steven, a friend of ours, Chris, and Yvette that's in the chat right now. For XY reason, Chris was talking to us about it because Steven and I were asking Chris about the history of the tower. And we were just looking up at the actual tower, and like a lightning bolt either hit it or hit right off it. And it just got so bright and so loud, and we all were just scared as hell. Right?
As we were like talking about it is the weird thing. Like we were all focusing it, and that shit wham, like that was crazy. Yeah. Like
insane. So that part there is actually one of the structures that did not break down. Oh, speaking of which, we have a special guest. Bring him on.
All right. Yo,
we were just talking about Chris.
This is Chris.
What's up, guys?
What's up? How are you?
Doing good. Almost home.
Oh, man.
So Chris, actually, he works at the Gold Coast Railroad Museum. So we felt that besides Stephen Mella that loved this location just as much as we do, we needed to have someone that not only is our friend, but someone that works there. I think his perspective on this episode will be one that is going to put it over the edge, or over the top. I mean, excuse me. So Chris, we were just talking about when we were having a conversation with you, Steve, myself, and Yvette about the radio tower, and we were looking up, and the lightning bolt had just hit the tower, and how it got so bright, and it was loud as hell.
That was super crazy. Like that there. That's like the first time I ever seen it up close, being hitting the tower. I was like, wow, okay, it was like crazy.
That was nuts.
That's almost
That was-
creepy though, right? Like you guys were talking
It
about it, and
was.
then that would happen.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what happened. It was insane how he was telling us the history of it, and boom, something just hit it, and all four of us had the same reaction: run the opposite way.
Take cover.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
man.
I wish I would have been there.
Oh, that was great.
Yvette, that's what
And I was
you guys with Yvette, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just the three of us and Yvette. We definitely were missing Jenny and Mela for sure in that one. That was a good night that we got to investigate. So that's one of the surviving pieces of that structure from the Richmond Naval Air Station. Actually, the University of Miami was also using that location as a research facility as well. In September of 1945, so it's about to be 80 years ago, the hurricane that caused the fire and the eventual destruction of that hangar caused it to come down. That's what led the Gold Coast Railroad Museum to found the location. And it became a railroad museum back in 1984. It was a good year. That was the year this guy came into the earth. And it is one of three railroad museums in our state of Florida.
Which, you know what's crazy? That huge fire, and it burned down so many buildings because think about it. This was at one point the biggest naval air station in the United States, right? So imagine it was a world. And when you start driving around the zoo and stuff, there's a lot of concrete slabs. Had to have been buildings before. That was a world in there. How did not a single person die or get hurt?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's so hard to believe, man. Like
it's amazing luck, I would say. Just amazing.
I
luck.
know that leads you like maybe more people did and they just unreported or something, you know, because
that could be it. The only thing that I can think of, Steve, is because it was a hurricane, maybe they didn't feel like good enough for everybody to be in that structure.
Oh, dude.
And they housed them somewhere else.
You start reading into it.
Uh-huh.
All of that station was supposedly built to withstand hurricanes, meaning it would have been a shelter. They would have not gone anywhere.
Right. They would have just bunkered down in there.
Nobody died. That's like, you know, that's crazy. I mean, it's possible, but you know, the thought of it that it could, like, you know, it's for me, it's hard to believe it. No casualties at all. And they burned, dude. It wasn't even like, you know, they caught fire. It was catastrophic to the base.
And one of the blimps exploded, right? Am I remembering that correctly?
I think so.
I
Like
believe so.
Okay.
That's why people died there, right? From that fire?
Nope, but that's the thing. There was no reported casualties.
Hey,
that's why Steven's like, it's hard to believe that was the case.
That's true.
Look
so
what Michael said.
You're welcome.
Michael.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yes. All right.
There's a woman attached to Chris. Chris,
Yeah.
there's a woman attached to you.
Yes, there is.
Chris,
we were at
so this is
Yellowstone Village. We were actually at Yellowstone Village, and I forgot the cell phone house, where all those old phone devices and stuff like that. There's actually a girl that really likes me, than Joe.
What? Wait, are we talking about a real girl or a spirit?
No, spirit.
An actual spirit.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
all right.
Well.
That's cool. Yeah.
So she's riding in the back seat. See her.
Oh, he's saying at the
Michael said
museum.
it's a female energy that kind of attached himself to him in that. Oh, I don't know.
Railroad building.
I didn't, but he's talking about somewhere else.
Well,
Right?
I
He's
will
talking
say,
about it in the Gold Coast. That he
Right.
has somebody, a female spirit attached to him in the Gold Coast.
But
Well, I
who
will
knows?
say that whenever we've done investigations at the Gold Coast,
With Chris around.
and then Chris
Oh
shows up,
yes.
Yeah, it's always
like
more active.
things get a little more active, a little bit more
Ramped
crazy.
up.
I'm gonna show clips of that what you just said. Let me try to set it up for you guys are talking.
So, in the Railroad Museum is actually home to plenty of train carts, as we know, but there's some that we definitely like hitting up. So we definitely like the segregation cart. Um, there's a Eastern Eastern Railroad cart that is also a popular one. But the three that we definitely love going to all the time, we would have to say it's the California Zephyr cart. The California Zephyr cart it's a really neat train cart where it has a bar in it, and it also has kind of like a moon roof, if you
That train
will.
is
So
beautiful.
folks would go up the second staircase. You would go up to the second floor and sit down on the upper floor, and the ceiling was completely open, so you can look out into the stars or whatever if you were riding at night. That train cart was used exclusively just for travels between Chicago, Illinois, to Joy and Joey's area, Oakland, California. I'm not saying that's where you're from, but more or less you guys' area was that where that train cart was being used.
Right.
Then two of the other ones that we love to do whenever
What is
we
it called,
get
Armando? Sorry, what was the train called? I'm
the
looking at them.
California Zephyr car.
Zephyr?
Zephyr.
That's
So
the
it's
California Zephyr.
You would spell
ZEPH.
Zephyr Hills like
Yeah, I found it. Let me see. It's like an Amtrak, right? Looking.
It's like
Yes, back
silver.
then. That's
Pretty
Yeah,
nice.
blue. Yeah.
really nice train. Really cool.
Then we also had the Army cart that we investigate a lot. So that cart was used during World War II and the Korean War. We've tend to. I've had one of my most awkward experiences in there. We were doing a session involving what was it? A soldier, right? It was a soldier, and that you were conducting you were conducting a session, and I felt like a bullet wound, an entry wound.
And you said like
in and
something
out.
like I don't know what
Yeah.
it felt like to you, but you were like, oh, something like stabbed up in the stomach or like something hit you in
That's
the
happened
stomach.
to Chris too.
And then
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I
Yeah,
was saying. That's happened to you in that same cart.
In the
yes.
presidential cart.
No, in
no,
the
no, medical.
medic.
No, at
Chris
him.
in the
For him
presidential
was
part.
the
For me,
presidential.
it actually happened. With me, it actually happened in the presidential car.
Ah, okay. And the Army cart, it seems to be some of the best locations that we've done our like Estes methods. A lot of great results we have gotten inside of that Army cart. So that's one that we love to do. I like Steve and I were saying, it's a cart that it's always been consistent. There's certain days where the California Zephyr, when we do it, it's either hit or miss. But that Army cart is the go-to. You'll always get something there.
You're talking about the medic cart?
The medic cart, correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that one in the
That's
presidential.
insane. We actually
Like a lot of people get negative stuff there.
when we did an event there, it was Stephen and I in the medic cart, and we had like all the guests there. We weren't doing an Estes. We were just communicating, and like the music box on the REM pod was going off, and all of a sudden we all looked towards the door and we heard like a growl, like loud. It was like that, and one of the guests, she ran and threw up outside of the door. Yeah, that
No way.
That's
I
crazy.
swear to God, what's his name? The other guy, the
young one?
I just
the other
remembered.
guy that was Chris. What's his
Donovan?
name? Donovan had to come
Donovan.
with like a bucket and clean the vomit because she threw
I
up.
remember that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And I was like,
remember
oh,
you guys
you
saying it.
okay? And she was so scared. She was so scared. She didn't go back in.
A lot of people get affected in that car. That I noticed, even from like the events. Marie's granddaughter don't even like the train. Well, she doesn't like that car, but she doesn't like that location in the first place. I think it just freaks her out. A lot of people don't think it's like really it has a lot of activity or anything, but it does. Like surprisingly, it really does.
Yeah.
Somebody else that Chris works with ran out of that train also. I just don't remember his name. Is his name David? He is like stuff in there.
So who do you guys think?
I believe that was Robert.
Could be Robert. I don't know what his name is, but he almost the same thing that happened to Armando. Like Armando dropped down to the floor. Same thing happened to him.
Thank you, babe.
And we told him to leave.
Yeah, he had to get out of there just to get whatever
it was
on
weird. When we were doing it, like we had the millimeter by the middle part of the cart, and then the millimeter went off. Like we got a hit, and then we all when something goes off, we all looked, and the moment all of us and the guests turned around to look, we hear that growl, bro. But it was like intense.
No, look, that session.
And we all freaked out.
That session. What's the Chris? What's the little kid's name? The one that's always there.
Ryan.
Ryan was there with his mom and his grandma. This is the crazy, and I'm so glad it happened in front of guests. So we basically got it like for sure. What I get out of it is it could like one of maybe the spirits that are in there. A little kid definitely likes women more than men. So we got that it wanted her back there. So she went back there, and like they're into this stuff. The grandma, she was telling me that she watches all the ghost shows and stuff. So she's really good. She's talking, and then she's like, "Can you let me know with this device that you're here next to me?" The thing goes off, and then she's like, "I'm gonna walk that way. Can you light up those devices as I walk so I know you're following me?" And I swear to God, all the guests got to the side so she could walk, and when she walked down, both of those REM pods went off as she walked.
Yeah.
Everybody in that train was like, everybody looked around and everybody left.
So,
dude, the train was empty after that. Everybody's like, "Yeah, I'm out of here."
Yeah, everybody.
Why do they do that? They always do that. They get freaked out and they leave. They're like,
Ryan was. It could be because he's there too. Because when he's around, it's insane.
Yeah. And then the mom, Ryan's mom, was like talking to us, and she was telling us how it was his grandfather that worked at the Gold Coast, or like volunteered at the Gold Coast.
Yes.
And he like loved the trains, and he passed away, and that's why they're still going, and they love Ryan's always there or whatever. But
he's a good kid.
I told her, I was like, "Well, do you think that maybe he's the one that's around here, and like with Ryan?"
Do you think, Chris?
Yeah. I'm listening to all this.
Do you think his grandpa could be maybe?
It could possibility. I mean, one of our former volunteers that was with the museum since 1952. I'm sorry, 1956, and we actually have all the photos that he took. There's over 46,000 photos of slide photos, and then we're still not even done yet. Yeah.
Wow.
When it came in,
"Oh, you're breaking up." I don't know.
He's breaking up.
Chris,
so do you guys know like who's haunting him? Is it more military?
Chris Rose.
What's haunting where? The Medicart?
Well, yeah, anywhere in any of the trains. Like, does each train have a specific ghost or spirit there attached? Have you guys like?
I believe so.
I think so.
Yeah. I think so because who you speak with in the Zephyr is not going to be who you speak with in the Medic, and then who you speak with in the next cart that I'm going to talk about, the Magellan. you don't speak to the same spirit in the medic cart or the segregation cart.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
there's a lot of these, and it's almost like they each have their own kind of like character, if you will. I don't know
Personality.
if Steve and Mel, if you guys agree, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they have
it's
their
almost
own vibe.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
speaking of that, the next cart that we all love to go to, the Ferdinand Magellan cart. So this cart was actually Air Force One before Air Force One. So now they use the jet and whatnot for the president to be able to go to location to location. They used to use this particular train cart. So four presidents used this cart during their presidency. The first one was actually Franklin Roosevelt, and his first voyage was from the capital to Miami. That was the very first voyage that train cart was a part of. The second president during that was used was Harry Truman, and he used that during his presidency. The big story was when he did the speech in front of the train, where the newspapers already had an article reading that he lost the election when he actually had won it. Dwight Eisenhower was the third president that used it, and we didn't get in contact with him, but Jenny and we actually spoke with his wife for a while during an EVP session. And the last president that used it, in between Eisenhower and the final president that used it, Gold Coast had already acquired the cart, but then during President Ronald Reagan's term, they actually allowed him to use it for a brief time before it permanently retired to the Gold Coast Railroad Museum. So those are the train carts that we like to investigate there. But there's also in a museum that's towards the back as well, like a big town kind of, if you will, like a train set and all that. So those are some of the locations.
I have a question about the train set. Do you know who the whatever happened? Like, how did you guys get that train set?
So that gets those are getting like donated to people that actually has train sets at home, and they're just like either they get old or just they lost interest of it. They'll just donate it to us. So a lot of things do get donated just because they just don't want it, and they want it somewhere it will be safe. Not only that, people can actually see what we actually have running.
Okay.
It was also designated the first or the only railroad car designated in what? It's the only passenger railroad car ever designated a National Historic Landmark.
Which card? The Ferdinand Magellan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you're talking about, I'm Googling it. Yeah.
It's crazy standing in front of this thing and like thinking this is where the president held his speech. Like you stand up there and you're like,
I know.
Crazy. It's insane.
It's pretty. She's pretty. Yeah, she's pretty.
You need to see the inside of this.
When we did our abandonment, that part was crazy.
It's like people were in it, living it.
It's like people were in it.
I'm gonna show
that
you
video.
Yeah, like
that
people are
was
in it, and you hear to the point where you hear like the floor like creaking, like walking, and then like if they were shaking the doors like, and when we do the abandonments, like we're nowhere near like the location that we're doing the abandonment.
No, and that train is bulletproof, so
and it's but we're like not in there at all. You know, like I like when people come with us to investigations just because, like, you know, they get to see how, like, we, like, legit, like, leave, you know? Like, for real, but they're like, dude, we're not in there. And you hear that, and we're like, oh, my God, what the fuck is that?
Do you guys want me to, are you going to read any more, or do you want me to start showing?
No, let's start showing some clips.
All right, hold on a second. I'm going to, what's the first one I have?
We already have...
Where is it? All right.
we're gonna fire off some clips for you guys to actually be able to see this location that we love so much. One moment, please.
Can you see that?
No.
No.
Oh, wait, hold on.
There we go.
There you
Yeah. Which was this one?
That's
This
the
one
medic part.
is. Oh, this is when. Okay, so you remember how we were talking about how it gets crazy when Chris goes in?
Oh yeah.
So this
This
is
is in
that.
the medic part.
What I think Opie's doing a SS session here. So this was what part was this again?
This is the medic.
The medical.
This is a medic
In
part
the
in the back.
medic cart. She's all the way in the back, and we're in like the third room out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris walks in.
She looks so nervous.
And look at her. She looks like she's playing like a VR game.
That's terrifying.
She's like, yo, can you
This
imagine?
was, by the way, this was her first Estes method. She had never done one.
Shit.
Oh man, but
Yeah,
the
you can tell
response
she's nervous.
getting
It's going
Yeah.
nuts.
A1. She was getting great responses.
It went crazy.
Yeah, that was right when Chris walked in.
They're like, oh, you like Chris? And he's like,
Oh, you know what? And didn't she, and that one she was like, it got cold. I don't know why.
in the beginning is where she says it.
Oh, I was probably.
Yeah,
And
she's like, it got
Chris-
cold, and then Chris came in.
And then Chris walked
Yeah.
in. That's what it was.
Mhm.
It's funny because Chris, we all say, we call him, he's like the ninja because he appears from like the dark
Bro.
and he's just there.
Appears and disappears, dude.
He's been there like 5 minutes, but you wouldn't even notice that he was there.
Boy, I'm
I
not
swear
even
he's-
joking. You don't even hear that guy breathe. And then he's about
That's why
Yeah.
Lazaro, that first time he met him, he's like, bro, is this guy here? Is he not, bro?
yeah,
This
like,
guy's not
That's funny.
real. Yo, he was
We're
like,
like-
this guy's not real.
we were all sitting in the presidential cart, and it got to a point where we're like, bro, look, you know what? Like this is the fucking spirit we're talking to. It's fucking Chris. Because, yo, he would just disappear. We didn't even know he was gone. It's like walking in a group and then Chris is gone. And then it was in a cart. Some of these carts to go in, you have to walk like these like long hallways. So, but there's, they're like little carts, like the ones you see in the movies. So you get to the end, you're walking in, just 4 of you, and then all of a sudden Chris is inside already. When the hell did
Yeah.
you?
Like, when did you go there?
It's just like you gotta be, you gotta go slow. You open up the door, make sure it's nice and quiet. Don't try and interrupt.
Yeah,
Bro,
That's
he's so
Lights.
good.
You know who's like that too? The cat that you guys have there.
Oh, the cat, yes.
The cat. One time in the Zephyr car, connected to the Zephyr car all the way. So the Zephyr car, when you go inside a train, you make a left. If you go to the right side, you go into another train, caboose or whatever, and it goes all the way down. I'm talking about long ass way. You're gonna end up in a dining room or whatever, like an old diner place, restaurant. All the way back there. I'm talking about the shit is far. We were in there last time we had went, and we were. Damn, who was behind me? I can't remember who was behind me. As I was leading, and I was gonna open a door to the dining cart,
I think.
And then literally like pushed.
It was Joe's mom.
Is Joe's mom right behind me?
Yeah.
It pushed so like I couldn't open it, and I saw it move back, like it closed on me basically, and I was like, what the hell? I never had that happen there before. And I was like, yo, what the hell was this? And then she was like, that just closed. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, that shit just closed. And then when I did it again, it pushed back again. And I couldn't believe it. And I was like, Well, but the time we were there before that, Joe kind of like stirred it up a little bit. So now this time around is me, Joe's mom, and I don't know who was behind her.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe it was they didn't want us back there because of that. So I go and I push the door all the way open, and I kind of like I left it open. So the cat that's there on the property ends up going all the way back there, which I didn't know. First of all, how she knows we were there? Like she went to the whole group. It's like 8 of us there. She ends up in there, scares the shit out of me because I heard like you can hear the footsteps like going in, and then I was like, something's happening. Like somebody's walking, and then out of nowhere, it's like this fucking cat like go like she like comes in. I'm like, yo, what the hell?
Fucking cat.
How does she? That cat be freaky as hell.
And that's
this shit is far, like a far walk.
Seen the cat.
Huh?
I've never seen the cat. I didn't even know there was a cat there.
Dude.
For real? It's black with like white.
I've never seen the cat.
Boots.
Boots because he's black. He has white feet.
Yeah, the cat.
Well,
cat is always following us, though.
Well, we have Boots, which is our first cat, right? She's been all nice and pretty, like, you know, very friendly. But every time I try to pet her, she likes to bite me. I'm like, nope, and I'm not dealing with you.
Yvette said that when she was doing an Estes, the spirit was laughing when Chris farted.
I see that.
Yeah. We have that video.
I completely forgot about that one.
Yvette did it. Yvette never forgot.
Dude, that was
Oh
one of the funniest moments that
I
I had.
wish I was there. Look, he's turning red.
What a sweet. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I cannot.
I turn off the camera.
Now he comes back and he's inside one of the cars.
Oh shit.
And that same day that the door pushed back, so when the cat comes in, it didn't want to leave. Like Chris was trying to get it, chase it. He had to go to chase it all the way to the back end of the cart, right towards like the cooking area or some shit, and then shoo out one way, and it wouldn't want to leave. Like from the threshold of the door that was closing on me, it wouldn't leave. Yo, my kids. When I tell you that my kid has taken over my phone, look, they're calling me. They're calling me right now, like a group chat. No.
They want to go play Roblox.
They want to play Roblox. What the fuck? Oh my god. Hold on. So wait, I have another one.
Let's play some clips.
Yeah, I have another one lined up. Share screen. This one's good.
So fun.
Can you also no? Okay. Now you can see it, right?
Steve and Mela, can you guys set this one up for us?
This clip is wild. When I first saw it, I didn't know what was happening, and I was like, they didn't catch that until I saw that you guys had seen that.
So we're in complete darkness. Like there's no light whatsoever. We don't even have the light of the GoPro on at this point. So when the thing moves, I didn't know it moved. That's why I didn't acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Steven was like, bro, I think that thing just moved. And Chris was like, yeah, but we didn't like acknowledge that it did. And then I saw it and I was like, if I would have seen that fucking move,
she would have ran.
You know I would have run out of there.
She would have ran.
She would have ran.
And that's why I'm so calm.
It was standing on the thing and the whole session there. And then all of a sudden it just fell.
No, it went like sideways. It went like
it went like this. Weird. You can see it. I mean, it's crazy. So they're talking about what's on the chair next to Laz.
Laz is there in the corner. He's doing an Estes, and the chair that we want you guys to look at is the one directly right next to him, the middle chair of the 3 chairs.
I have a question. Can you guys see this mouse that I'm moving around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, you can? Okay, so I can do it. Yeah. See, good to know. I didn't know you can. I can see that. All right.
Yeah, that light, he had it like dim, like you could hardly see any. You see, it's like so dark.
No, it's dark in there.
Yeah, make it big.
You saw it?
Oh my God.
Do it again.
No,
This-
you missed it. Do it again.
This is wild.
we've seen it a bunch of times. It still impresses me.
Yeah, that was
Oh, yeah.
freaking
The way
crazy.
that it moved, it was like, I don't know.
Wait, do it one more time.
explain-
What is it?
One more time.
Is it a
Play it again.
streak of light?
No, it's a light stick. It's one of those light sticks.
Oh, okay. So that
Oh.
thing moves. That's what moves.
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
long. It's
Yeah.
not like small.
Because I do see it. It looks like a flash when it moves, right?
Yeah, when I first saw this, I pre-played it so many times because I thought it was like the light reflection, basically, is what makes it
That's
look.
what,
It's
that's,
not.
yeah,
It's the
that's
whole
what we
thing.
thought too.
All right.
Yeah, it fell over.
I'm freaking out because we kept hearing noises.
Oh, my Beetlejuice hair is back. Oh,
Yeah, it just like disappeared.
It was Chris.
I like
Chris
Chris's
yeah.
comment. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
saw
no,
it move.
It moves to the left, like left.
There's no
left,
reason for it to
left.
move back.
No, it was standing up and it just completely falls over.
No, babe, it's
I like
sideways.
Like it
Yeah,
rolled
leave it
over.
there. Play
Hold
it
on,
again.
here's coming, Chris.
Yeah, it was like-
I'm on the way to play this back.
It was like it rolled over.
Yeah, it went like sideways.
This here.
oh no! It like twists. It looks like it
rolls
twists.
like this.
Why-
Like-
why
Yeah,
is
like
there,
it look like it fling like sideways.
That's what it looks like, but it fell over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna finish it.
Yeah, you see it better right here.
Oh, it comes. Yeah, it's like that's crazy.
Yeah. And those chairs, like, they don't move. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it was
They're
there
heavy
for a
chairs.
while.
Yeah, it was there for a while. I don't know. It was just,
We sat in that cart that night. We were there for like an hour and a half,
and there was a
just sitting there.
Yeah, there was also a moment in that cart where we heard like something in the hallway, and then all of a sudden that chair, it sounded like if somebody had sat on it or got up from it, like that noise, you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we kept getting on the millimeter that, like, every time we were like, "Oh, are you in the chair?" It would like go off. The millimeter would go off. So, and it was like that little area right there. So we don't know.
Yeah, that train is high.
You know, that's what we
Yeah.
were getting like stuff when we were
Yeah.
there with kind of with JP.
And that's the president's part, right?
there.
Yeah, that's a presidential card.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Super active.
that was a good catch. That was good. That was good that you guys had a camera right on it.
There was
Yeah.
another great catch.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
Show us more. Show us more.
Yeah, show us some more.
Oh, yeah,
Por
good show.
favor. Show us some more, por favor.
Which one? Oh, Lazarus. Lazarus. Right now.
Espérate.
Sounded like someone sat next to him. Oh, look, the same thing. That's what happened when Mondo sat down. It sounded like somebody sat next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yes.
that's what it
Oh,
Wait, in
wow.
the same chair? Like in the same area?
was. In the same
So
cart?
I was. So Steven was sitting in the same chair that he was sitting in that video, and I was sitting in the same chair where that light fixture moved. I was
Right,
sitting in that chair at that point in time.
Oh.
And there was a chair. So Yvette was sitting on the couch. It sounded like someone or something sat in the chair that was right next to me, and it would have been in front of her.
Mm. Do you have a recording? Did you catch it?
That, no, I don't
no,
think
that no, but we have
No.
something good for you right here.
All right, let's see.
Let's see.
Wait,
Let's
let me
see.
wait. Let me expand my screen again. Hold on. I gotta see. Okay.
Let's see what happens here. This is a two-parter. This is part one. So this is in the same car, guys. Steve, what were you seeing there? Like, what happened there?
It was like a light or something in the hallway. I remember that. Man, it's like you just see so much there. Honestly, it's crazy. I had seen like a light, like from one side of the hallway to the other, like something behind the
Like
camera.
it went so because since you and I were sitting next to each other, yeah. So you and I saw the same exact thing. There was a light that went from like one end of the car to the other end,
Yeah,
and like disappeared.
Wow.
so that part is like a light. I'm telling you, you could sit
It
in
was
there
outside
just
or inside?
and
Inside.
that's why I think there's a lot of both there, like residual and intelligent, because you could just sit there and it feels like a normal moving day in that train, like at night.
You don't gotta do
like
much.
people getting up and going to the bathroom and walking.
Yeah.
And it's and you know what's crazy? A lot of the noise sounds like it comes from
like the hallway.
No, his bedroom. That room that's behind the
Like,
plexiglass.
in the back. Yeah.
Where they would live,
Yeah.
you know, like where he would hang out, sleep, live, bathroom. Shit is crazy. Like it got to a point. The last time we were with Yvette there, I was like, bro, can we put equipment inside that little room because I want to see if it's there. We didn't really get nothing on the equipment, but that's what it sounds like. You know, it's everywhere in there. Honestly,
but we kept getting the hallway. Like it was like if they would walk to see like what are these fuckers doing, okay, and go walk back like that. I swear it was so crazy.
That's crazy.
That you're kind of right on that because the one time that we had investigated there, I had said it was. I don't know if JP was in there with us at that point, but you were getting responses from who was it? Was it Eisenhower or so? Who was it exactly? And I was like, and then I said, I don't know what made me say it, I don't remember, but I just blurt it out. So I was like, "It's a female." Like I said, there's a lady here or something like that. And in the spirit box or some shit goes, "How does she know?" And it was like a female voice that said that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we asked who that was, and that's his wife or something like that. And it was crazy.
The sequence, how it played out was, so you said you felt like a female presence or whatever. We're recording. So then we stopped recording. I started looking up and researching who are the females
Give
that
me 1
spend
second,
time
hold on.
in this. Yeah, go ahead. Who are women that have spent time in this cart? So I'm like, oh, look, a former first lady was in this cart and her name was Mammy. Now we're starting playback.
Yes.
And then that's when when it responded to your question of you feel like a female presence, and then that's when we got the how do you know?
How does she know?
How does she know? And then you were like, what is your name? And then it says Mame.
Yeah.
And
it said it like with an accent.
Like a southern accent, correct. And the first lady's name was Mammy Eisenhower.
Nobody knew that.
Wow, that's dope.
And I didn't find this out until after that session. So in between stopping the recorder, I looked at it, found it. Then I did playback, and that's when we got confirmation.
So we played a speech from I don't know what president it was.
The Marilyn Monroe.
No, we did that also, but we played a speech of one of the presidents. I don't remember which one. And the millimeter started going nuts. Like the millimeter just started going crazy. And we're like, oh shit. So we started playing the Marilyn Monroe, the happy birthday, Mr. President. And we're like
dude, you should have sang that shit.
Dude, that was pretty good, man. I gotta give you props.
And after that, we got more like female like activity coming through. And Laz was like, "You like that shit, right? You like that shit, right?" The millimeter. Dude, it was a fun It was fun because
we got a lot of
activity. And it was like they were actually interacting with us. You know, like it wasn't just like rampart and like nothing. You know, it was like it was crazy. I could honestly say that it was nuts. But just sitting there. Like just sit there and just chill.
And she doubted it.
And I doubted it, yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna set up that second part of that video. Too bad. Too bad Chris ain't here. I don't know. Maybe he knew I was gonna put this.
Joey wants to hear the fart. He's like, I didn't hear it. You got to replay.
So when 𝗿𝗏, is this the same time when 𝗿𝗏 ran in the first clip? I think so. Remember in the previous clip, I said this is a two-parter. I think this one and then is this part. No, let me see. So okay, it's not in this part. I don't know what 𝗿𝗏 heard when she ran. Remember?
Oh, it was like a knock. It was like a knock on the hallway.
Sure, it wasn't like a.
It sounded like a rip,
I don't know.
but no.
The ripping and the tearing.
But I want to. That he says that I want to.
I want to. Lads. Yo, was someone farting in the investigation?
I don't know. But every time somebody farts with us, I start cracking up. I find it hilarious.
Bye, Chaz. Thank you.
Thank you, Chaz.
Everybody check out the Luminary Luna Beams YouTube, please.
The thing is, like, with Laz and Ophi, I mean, all four of us, all six of us are pretty much the same. You guys are more serious than we are. Like we're more, we joke around a little bit more. But Laz and Ophi, since they didn't investigate, when we started off at Pickens, they were like not taking it serious at all until Laz got touched. Yeah. And there's a clip of that, right? Like in Pickens, a whole different location. So when they did the Gold Coast afterwards, they already were taking it more serious. So Laz is like, every time he would get nervous, he would fart or his stomach hurt. Like his legs, he's like, my ankles can't handle it. My ankles are trembling. I'm like, oh no.
Oh my God.
Chicken legs. He's like, my chicken legs they can't. And I was like, oh, you see, like you guys were joking around like this ain't shit. And now you're scared shitting yourself.
Oh my God. Poor Lazarus.
Swear to God. It's like, when you go to some locations and you get like the smell of perfume, with Lazarus, you got the smell of shit because he's like shitting himself. And we're like, did you fart? Did you fart? Yes.
That's funny.
Releasing the demon.
On this guy farts on every investigation too.
I think it's your nerves, no? Like,
I think so. I don't know.
Every time Armando gets affected, it's like his stomach hurts. So at first I was like, maybe you're nervous, like the same thing. But I think then even there,
in my video, it's hilarious. I think that shit's funny as hell. Yeah.
We had Mexican food, and then we went to an investigation. And Mondo was like, yo, I gotta go. We gotta leave. He was like,
and him being nervous, and then like the food, and just like, I guess being sketched out. That whole
it was a perfect blend of herbs and spices and
no bathroom. There was like no bathroom in that.
Yeah, that's about no bathroom.
No bathroom.
Oh hell no. Mm-mm.
Shout out to Gold Coast Railroad for having a bathroom. Thank you guys.
Right.
You know what? In their bathroom, I've gotten like stuff in that bathroom. Like I was alone there, and when I left, the bathroom door slammed by itself.
Yes,
Arnie says the bathroom was haunted.
Yeah,
it is.
I've heard that also. I've heard from you, and I've heard Ernie too. I think that he was like, dude, the bathrooms are insane. I'm like,
she's like, why would the bathroom be haunted?
It was unexpected.
True story. When we went to Moon River in Savannah, Georgia, we didn't know the history of Moon River that well, and we got there earlier, so the bar was still open, and I went to the bathroom at Moon River, and I just went to
made the bathroom haunted.
No, I was so scared. I was about to call Steven to go in there with me Because I was, you know, that fear where you're frozen, like you feel like somebody's looking at you.
Yeah.
That's what I felt in the bathroom. And I was, bro, I was so close to being like, babe, you need to come in this bathroom with me. And then when we started the whole investigation, it wasn't a public that we started. The guy that was like doing, you know, giving us the history, he's like, the bathroom is the most haunted place. I was like, I told you. I was like, I wasn't being dramatic. It was so bathroom. There's creepy shit in bathrooms sometimes, you know?
Literally, right?
Right?
You know what? Next time we go there, maybe I'll set up in a bathroom. I don't know. There's something in there for real. Like the door slammed and they're heavy ass stall doors.
Yeah,
right behind me. And that I turned around. I was like, what the hell was that?
You know what? You know where we don't investigate either. Like we don't really concentrate on the dining of the presidential cart. We always go to the entrance.
We did something there, but I didn't get anything.
We always put equipment there, but we don't stay there. So what if the noises are coming from there? Like, I don't know. We've never, like, that's, I would want to investigate that little area.
Lola had experienced that the door not opening in the stall that is one of the claims.
Oh, in the Moon River. Told you. Bro, if you guys ever go to Moon River, just go to the bathroom. It's free.
Take a shit, hang out there, and see what you feel. Feel the vibes.
Wait, where?
In Moon River.
In both Gold Coast and Moon River. We were talking about how your bathrooms there have like activity, even in your bathroom.
Oh yeah, it does.
You see?
He's like, oh, I didn't tell you that one.
Figure it out yourself.
That's crazy.
Well, sometimes, you know, I'm late at night, I'm whatever here, hanging out with Donovan's, just like him and our chins, like, okay, gotta use the bathroom, whatever. I'll walk all myself all the way to the front, use it. Hearing footsteps, hearing people talking, I'm like, oh, that's another night.
That's wild. Well, but that bathroom is part of like an original structure, right? Like isn't it part of from the
actually
military?
I don't know.
To be honest, I don't think that was. I think that was put in afterwards.
Oh, okay.
That was put in afterwards.
We're all thinking.
Chris.
Somebody said it's on sale.
I was gonna ask him, like, Chris, what do you think is the most haunted place there for you? Like, what's the most haunted area? Let's just say.
The most haunted areas, when I'm there by myself, it is the presidential car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that particular car there, when I go in by myself, there was actually one time that was in there, just using my tripod and my phone, and I'm looking down the hallway, pitch black, where the president room is. I literally saw red eyes, like coming out of the room, blink, went back in. I literally had to like make sure I was not flipping out or anything like that. So I kept on looking down there, and it did it again. But this time was like literally staring at me. It literally stared at me. I'm like, what the hell am I looking at? And then blink, I'm like, oh hell no, I'm out of here. Fuck this. No. When I see red eyes, that means it's time to go.
You know what's crazy? Huh?
It wasn't the cat.
No, it was not the cat.
So Marie's niece saw something under the train, and that's what she said. She saw something like, I don't know, not a shadow figure, but maybe more like not really much a shadow, but more like opaque, I guess. But she said it had red eyes. And then somebody else recently told me they saw something with red eyes there.
The cats don't have red eyes when they're in the night, though.
No,
green.
I mean, it's not a cat.
But yeah, so it was, yeah.
An alligator.
No,
or one-
I can't remember who the other person is, but it was 2, and then now you saying that it's 3.
We don't have cats.
I've never seen it.
Mm.
It's the D word.
And they were in the same area
The
where
D word,
we
yeah,
saw it
maybe.
was under the medic part.
I was about to say that.
What?
right.
It's the D word.
Somebody brought the D word over there.
It's a diamond.
It's a
Skinwalker?
dinosaur.
A demon.
Dinosaur. Skinwalker, maybe, bro. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, shit.
Guys, I have this other clip that I'm gonna put for you. Hold on. I love this clip. Give me a second.
I love clip.
Chris, where that though? Oh, where's it? Am I have it already?
Chris is looking like he's talking to his girlfriend on FaceTime. Like, what's up, baby?
What's up?
What's up, babe?
What's up,
I'm
dude?
just tired. I had a long week. And I was actually racing. Just racing.
D Walker.
She
He's
does the
like-
duck lips there.
You gotta catch it, Chris.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh shit.
All right, hold on. I know what
What
happened.
are you laughing about?
Stop playing.
Oh, god. Okay.
All
I'm gonna have to
right.
do it this way because it won't let me
Oh,
any
it's
other
like
way.
Inception.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
And then we can see us. This is so cool. What is that?
Nah, you can't really see it. It's too
What
small.
is that?
How about now?
You have like 5
Why is
screens.
doing it like that?
It's Inception.
It's Inception.
We're gonna see your private.
Stop share screen.
Hold on. Share screen.
I don't know why it's not letting me do it. Entire. I might
Make
have
sure
to
you
do
don't show that
entire screen, guys.
screensaver, that special screensaver.
Yeah, we're gonna see her.
Damn.
Can you make it
Nope.
big?
Oh, vamos a ver las
Oh.
nalgas de Mando.
Who wants to see that? Mom was like, I'm not laughing.
Not funny, guys.
Not funny.
It's not funny, guys.
Outside of
Not
this.
Damn, son. Why is it not letting me do this?
Damn, son. How'd
There
you
it
find
is.
There it is.
All right.
And now it's letting me do it. It wasn't doing
All
it
right.
before.
So, guys,
Here we go.
if you do catch, this is one of the things that they do that I don't see much people doing, and it's phenomenal. This is what they call their abandonment, right? This is what you call abandonment.
All credit to Paranormal Quest. We in no way, shape, or form make this.
Yeah.
We actually got it.
Multiverse. It looked like I was looking at the multiverse. I'm sorry, guys.
Yo,
My computer is.
yes, you guys get this from Paranormal Quest, is what you're saying?
Yeah. It was one of the. It was a
We
team
started
that
watching them,
we watch, we follow, if there's any other like teams that we like look up to, it's them. Paranormal Quest, and we got their idea, and we made sure to tell them that we got their idea too. But because it's one of our favorite things to see from their videos.
Yeah.
So.
And definitely this is one
That's
of
cool.
one of
Yeah.
definitely we agree it's one of our favorite things to watch in you guys' videos. So guys, definitely check out Blacksmoke Paranormal on YouTube, IG. We're gonna go over all the links, but definitely check out their videos because they release amazing content and you can see stuff well just like this.
Thank you guys. Oh, you saw like moved.
I was trying to look at that.
The music box.
Like it's wanting to go.
So what's on the other side of that door? Is that a room? To the
No,
left.
it's
To the
another
right?
room.
That's the kitchen.
There's a kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah. And then
So
the
it was
back door
pointing
is
towards
another
the kitchen, like somebody was moving inside beyond the door.
No,
Yes.
there's nothing on the other side. It's just a wall.
Oh, it's just the wall.
So many knocks.
Is this is inside the train?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, that's
Presidential.
inside that presidential car.
Yeah,
You saw how loud that was,
it's
guys.
on a
Listen to this
presidential.
shit.
Mm.
That's
Oh,
nuts.
wow.
That's
Well, now,
that's
you hear
And
the
nobody.
floor.
This is the abandonment video.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
even there.
Damn.
You hear like a creak?
Fuck that. That's the. I don't know if that's footsteps or a door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was warming up to it.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. You see how it got blurry almost?
Yeah.
I focus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah, it's similar to
abandonments
what was
our abandonments are usually like 45 minutes to an hour.
Mhm.
And we actually we've been talking, Stephen and I have been talking because we're thinking of posting our abandonments raw,
You should.
like on YouTube.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good.
And let
Totally.
people tag
And
time.
just let people
Figure it out.
Oh, time. Yeah.
like what they hear, what they see. We don't want to put no subtitles. We don't want to do no like nothing.
Raw.
Just raw abandonment. Because
Yeah.
these clips that we add to our videos, it's probably like what, like maybe like 5-10 minutes of the video, but they're
And it's
45.
more. You have,
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
45 to an hour. And there's a lot of shit that we miss in the abandonment. A lot of stuff that we missed.
Thank you,
The
guys.
Yeah.
So we're
Oh,
thinking,
guys, I think that's an amazing idea because it's kind of
Yeah.
like in that respect, it's kind of like they're investigating with you at that point in time.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
not giving them
Oh,
the answers. You're
no,
letting
it's-
them get the answers on their own.
We
I
missed.
like watching that.
We Lazaro messaged one time. He said, "Bro, you guys missed something in your video, this and that." And we had gotten into a building, and all the equipment was going off. All the equipment stops, and right when it all stops, there's a shadow figure
Yeah.
that goes from door to door.
yeah,
As
Yeah.
we got into the building, like if it said, "Oh shit, they're back, I'm out,"
and we missed
and
that.
it
Yeah.
dipped, and you could full blown
But it's
see it.
in the video. It's
Yeah.
in the video. We missed it to call it out. But yeah, we're thinking about. Thank you, James. Thank you, James.
James, his name's James. Everybody call him James.
Thomas.
James. Thank you, James.
And whenever we don't add an abandonment to one of our videos, it's either because we're pressed for time at the location, or we know that the location is somewhere where it's gonna have way too much noise interference, or like there's just no point in doing it. There's gonna be too much doubt, but definitely like locations like this, we do 45 to, and we leave. We're gone. We either go, like we're nowhere near
Yeah.
abandonments, which is like the coolest shit. And I always, when we come back, I'm like, let's see some. And he's like, no. And thank God we don't, because we've caught some crazy shit in the abandonments that, like, if I would have seen it, I would have been like, I'm not going in there. I'm not going in
Freak you
there.
out, yeah.
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 No,
you
and,
know?
idea.
and guys, when they're doing this, like Melo was saying, they leave, but it's not that they leave the room that they set their equipment up. They leave the
Yeah.
location. Like they go and have
Yeah.
dinner.
You go to
They
Walmart.
go to Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart.
Yeah, shopping.
They go shopping.
Walmart.
Yeah.
We go to Walmart's and don't find sweaters. The only sweaters with UF stuff on it.
Oh my God. Yes.
But
Yes.
no, they leave the location altogether and like Steve was saying, there was one abandonment where it was like, oh man, they're back or whatever. Like it's neat to see that. Very neat.
Yeah.
I like the name. I like that you guys named it about. It's a catchy name.
To
I
see
love
how
that
they
name.
like. I like seeing. There's.
Well, they named it, not us.
There's some videos where like you see that when we come back, because we always announce it, we always scream like we're back, and you see that if they're like interacting with the music box or with the REM pod or the tripwire or whatever, you see how they like
Stop.
oh shit. Yeah, it's so fucking cool. Like, oh my god. I love it.
I left the spirit box ripping loud as shit next to the camera one time.
God.
And bro, when it came time to review, I literally heard it for 1 minute. And I said,
"We're like, fuck
this
that,
shit."
bro.
I do that shit too.
Bro,
I'm glad you guys did that at the train though.
Yeah.
Oh, but that was in the Hamilton.
That would be good with your honey tone. Because it's not so, you know, in your face. The honey tone.
Yeah, we should do that. We should do that.
Oh yeah,
in our well, we're gonna go. But we did that, and the moment we left, we got like, what the fuck? Like it was like, what the fuck? And they're gone.
Crazy shit.
And like you hear like a guy like pissed, you know, like he sounded mad.
Upset that they left.
Yeah, and
that was at the Hamilton.
At the Hamilton, and then a girl came out like a sweeter girl, like, oh, you know, like, I don't know, bro. It was fucking crazy. I was like, oh my god.
Thank you, Dan.
To the guy that edits our videos for listening to our abandonments for an hour.
I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Chris, I had a question. I know Joe was supposed to be here tonight, but he couldn't come. But he likes to go into the mechanical room. Is there like anything special about that place or that area? Or
there is a spirit in there. I actually personally haven't been in there at nighttime at all, but I definitely know past events that we have done. There is some kind of particular spirit in there. I believe that was one of the maintenance guys working on one of the blimps where we're doing the airplane pellets and stuff like that.
Oh wow!
Isn't there a little girl buried under there?
But that's not the mechanical.
That's not. That one is in Building 3 in the theater room.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of our crew members brought his daughter out, and I was using my phone. We're all in there. I think we were doing. I know we were doing a kind of investigation, and my phone pops up and says, "Stop moving." She's next to me, right? And my phone says, "Stop moving." Can you tell her stop moving? I was like, "Bro." She grabbed me. She's like, "Can we go outside?" Yeah. Like she's just going like this a little bit, like trying to like get my attention. And when I looked at my phone, like, what the hell?
Wow.
She's like, "Can we go?" She's like, "Can we go? Can we go?" And so we left. She's like, I asked her, "What did you feel?" She's like, "Feel like I was getting tugged, like her hair getting pulled back."
Wow. Oh is that with the same is that where the piano is, Chris?
Yes.
Because that
so
piano,
where all the models are at.
And it's crazy because that happened in that same room. The craziest story personally that I've heard of in Gold Coast is the story of the piano with Chris and Donovan. That is insane. Tell them the story.
Well, I wasn't there that night, but it was Donovan, Robert, and Esteban, and they were telling me. They told me the exact same thing. They were calling Esteban so they can leave to go out to dinner and stuff like that. And Esteban was in the back room, getting wherever he was getting. And Donovan was like telling Robert, "Hey, if he's here, who's at the piano?" So all of them walked to the piano, and it's freaking playing. One note.
No.
Wow.
And then Yeah.
They thought he was in the piano room, but he was really in the back getting his stuff. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Wow.
And there
And
was
then, like,
go ahead.
the piano came from like Donovan's, like it's really old and from like a basement. Donovan's
No,
grandma.
I think that's the clock.
His grandmother's, yeah.
Yeah,
That's his
Oh.
grandmother's.
very cool, man.
There's two of them. Which one?
It's the beige one, not the black one. It's the beige one.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Man, that's
And there
That's
was
the one that he saw the thing play.
Yeah.
So do you guys have the Polar Express there?
We used to do the Polar Express. Our last event was 2018, and then after that, Brightline decided to say we're going to do Polar Express too. That was the same year that Brightline and us are trying to battle who's going to get the most money. One, we're supposed to only have one. We're supposed to have the event, not Brightline. When Brightline took over, it really hurt us financially.
Bastards.
That sucks.
Yeah, I know. And we actually had the best event ever.
Has that been investigated? Has that train been investigated at all? Did you guys have it?
No. I mean, we usually when we put it together, we don't even get a chance to investigate it because it's during Christmas time and stuff like that.
Yeah, it sucks.
But we still have the cars, and yeah, some of the cars have some kind of spirits in there. I forgot what car it is. I think 8726 or something like that. I definitely know there's a spirit in there because there was one day we just got done doing Thomas, the last day of Thomas, and everyone already left. It's only me and this other crew member named Daniel Hames. Him and I are talking, and we're right next to Thomas, whatever. We're just having a conversation, and next thing you know, we're hearing two knocks like this. Very loud. It was like, what in the world? So we went next to it, and it did it again. We both ran out there so fast and got to our trucks, and we're like, we're dipping later. Not dealing with this shit during the day.
I get it.
Well, they work there and they get to experience this level of activity that
I know.
we will never get to experience, bro. And that's between like the time that they spend there, the comfort level that the spirits have with them. So fucking cool. Seeing the activity change when they get there is it's crazy. It's so cool. It really is.
Do you feel like when there's kids? Because I know you guys do a lot of have a lot of the kid events and stuff. Do you feel like after the kids leave, it amps up the whole
activity?
Yeah,
the activity it does kicked up. Like after 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, it started picking up. Like, okay, it's getting intense here, and it's not even dark yet, which is the most craziest thing. Because usually you bring around
kid activities.
Yeah.
All that energy.
Yeah. So why are they trying? Why are they trying to close it? Is there not enough funding, or?
It's not enough funding. We don't like. What I was told that we only had like $24,000 in the bank because we have lost a lot of events. We've been trying to get our building 3 40-year the 40-year
inspection,
and the inspection for that, and we're just still they're trying to find the funds, and I'm not sure who's going to pay for it,
So if they end up closing down Gold Coast, what do all these like historic trains? What are they going to do with them?
There's supposed to be already a plan for them. They're supposed to be sent out to other rare museums.
God damn.
Wow.
were to, I don't have no idea.
It's sad that they can't come together. Like each train's, museums come together, so it's like one big thing. So you could save the,
The problem also is that it goes back to what we say. Like every time we've gone on like a podcast, like Miami doesn't preserve history, and like that piece of land that they're in is
worth
like
more than that museum is
exactly like they don't care about the history. It's where the Gold Coast is in the same area of the Zoo of Miami, the Miami Zoo. So it's like, that for them, like they don't care, what type of trains it is. Like Miami is just not.
Are they gonna try again, Chris, to do these Christmas events?
Yeah, they're already working hard on that. I mean,
because man, that Polar Express was really popular.
I know coworkers that will go there, take their kids there.
When we did the train runs, there was like over the first train was like well over 500 to 600 people. That's the first train. We did 3 trains for 3. We did 3 trains a night. First one was at 6:30.
Even if it's not like Polar Express, like even if it's just having like just a Christmas thing in the trains, you know what I mean? Like not even taking out the trains or anything like that. Like just something that doesn't cost that much overhead,
Christmas themed train yard, like the Polar Express train yard.
Ooh, crumpets.
Or businesses won't donate to
have a Santa thing there. Santa.
You guys should do like crumpets, like bring your bad kids to the trains.
Well, I'm sure you guys have a
beautiful Christmas thing. Like, come bring your little bastard children.
You guys have a lot of people that I'm sure would volunteer to help, these events.
Yeah.
I would be there in a fucking heartbeat.
Whatever you guys need. I mean,
100% I would.
If we have to, do events.
That place is special to all of us. Whatever we can do, monetary wise, it's in a bad spot for us because we're actually redoing our house. But this has been the best that we thought between us and Stephen Mella that we can do to help. But whatever else that we can do, please let us know.
No, absolutely.
And everybody in the chat and all you guys in Team Rewatch that watch us later, whatever you guys can do, sharing, donating to the Gold Coast, whatever we can do as a group to help save this location. That means a lot.
All it takes is one person, the right person to see this, like historically fucking invested or into trains. One person, bro, will save this whole place. I honestly don't believe like who in the city is being contacted, but I don't believe that they don't want to fix it. But there is people in the city out there, man, that do care about this kind of stuff. So honestly, the best thing for this is just a massive amount of sharing till it gets to everybody it needs to get to, bro.
So does it just need repairs? Is it just repairs that need to be done to it, or what?
I don't see that it needs repairs.
They just need to get the inspection done, and then they need to demo. So back in the 80s, they add on a backside of the building where the Mac shop is. They added on that, and when the county came in, it's like that needs to be demoed. Yeah. That was not permitted.
Yeah.
So it's like, really?
Do that.
It's like
we'll drive Donovan's truck into it. It'll be all right.
Very much.
That's what it takes, dude.
So Cuban, right?
We can't demolition it because we got cable that runs from the back end all the way inside. There's a transformer outside. I don't want to make big sparky.
And how much do you guys need to save the museum?
If I'm not mistaken, it was $100,000.
Okay.
That's totally.
It's doable. I mean, it's better than like 500.
But
I mean,
but anything will help. You know, a little donation here and there. It doesn't. You know, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
I
It
think
doesn't
that
really.
definitely you guys, it's you guys are in a bad spot. Like it sucks, but you guys are in a good time right now to take advantage
The
of
holidays.
the location and make money out of the location.
Season,
as
yeah.
you guys
Right.
have holidays, you guys have Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Halloween,
that like
Thanksgiving,
people-
and Christmas time. You
you
have
guys,
to
Yeah.
set
always
something
look
up. Yeah.
to do. And that area, there's not much. Like in Miami,
Yeah.
you have to travel either pretty far to go somewhere that has something going on, or
No, and it's surrounded by
Yes.
very big complexes, like of houses.
no, like that's a money area.
Yeah.
So just doing,
Right.
I mean, you know, Ace pictures with Santa. You dress up Donovan like Santa. You know, things
That's
like
what I'm
that.
saying. For
Bro,
real,
right.
like, you're gonna get people in.
I swear, bro, I know a lot of people. Look, Crumpus would be cool as fuck.
Compass will be cool.
Steven could be Crumpus.
That you know what would be dope? Like a nice train, like a
No, bro, hey,
a
I'm like,
nice train, and then a Crumpus train, like a fucked up train.
yeah, like,
Yeah, no,
like, oh,
absolutely.
and then we pick what kid goes where. Like, you look like a little fucker. You're going to the Crumpus.
You look like a little fucker, bro. Like this.
You look like you cold.
You're going over
You
there.
little bastard children.
Yeah, if you want to do something like that, like
Yeah,
if
bro.
you guys want to do it, that'd be cool. I have
No.
someone that owns a food truck, so you know.
Yeah.
What about like
I
weddings?
can
Do you do
some-
weddings?
Yeah,
There?
I'll volunteer in anything.
Bro,
That is
you
fun.
create waivers. You create waivers. Everybody with admission, it's a waiver. And
Right.
you know, like you just, bro. There's a way. There's a way.
Yeah.
There's you know I can move
What
it. You gotta.
What about weddings? Do you do weddings there?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If they
Yeah.
want to do a wedding, yeah, it's there. You know,
Photo
we have the
shoots.
brochures for the wedding.
Chris, have they
Yeah, they
like
do
tried
photo
to
shoots
contact?
Photo shoots, a lot of photo shoots, video shoots.
Yeah,
they tried-
Yeah, music videos and stuff.
we
yeah.
actually
Yeah,
we
they
actually
have-
have done a couple of music video shoots out here. There was a movie shoot that was out here literally last month, but they asked for a very cheap price. You know, it was like I think it was like only like $10,000. That was it.
Was
you
it
know,
a smaller production company, maybe?
Yeah, smaller production company. I forgot
Yeah.
who it was though.
Look, there's Pinto's Farm. You guys know
Oh,
Pinto's,
true.
right?
Pinto.
Yeah.
I think
The entrance to Pinto's is like $15 or $10 or something like that. But everything you do in that place is like $10. Like you want to fart,
gotta pay.
you gotta pay $10. You want to
Yes.
go left?
This is why I've never been to Pintos.
Tell me I'm lying. You wanna
No.
go to the left? You gotta pay $10. Yo, by
Are
the
you
end of the night,
serious?
we went one time. By the end, I was like $200 deep in a little farm like this.
No.
Just because I swear to God, you want to ride the train to go look at the sunflowers in the middle of the night with no light? $10.
$10.
You got to go to the bathroom? $10.
what?
And that shit's haunted too.
And
That's
that place
insane.
is so packed.
They
because
get a
there's
lot,
nothing
yes.
to do.
Wow.
And people with kids
Exactly.
are constantly trying to find, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we're gonna go and there's a Santa Claus there or whatever, you know. So
Right.
boom, packed. That's
And,
there's so much.
There's another thing too. A lot of people do not know that we are here. I mean, we get customers that rides over the cab with the engineer or I'm the car attendant or conductor. I go up to the guest. This is your first time here? Yeah, we never been here before. I've been living here my whole life. It's like, what?
I didn't know it was there until what part?
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Me neither.
So that's another issue that we have. A lot of people do not know that we are a train museum. You know,
Right.
You guys exist.
Let's have
And that's
somebody for
unfortunate. Like to me, the zoo doesn't help you guys. They don't advertise as they should, and y'all on
Right.
the same property. You know,
right?
You
Because
guys should
those
be
are
having
historical places.
a cohesive relationship. It's a damn shame that you guys don't have that. You know, at least their backing. That would be a big.
If y'all
Right.
do something marketing, at least now, in the end of the year, if y'all can get something, I don't know, any,
No, you know what you
maybe
do?
even in a newspaper or something at the end of the
You
year for end of the year events, like you'll drive traffic there.
You set up a
Right.
funny video and you send it to Only in Dade, and Only in Dade posts it. I swear to God, this is PR.
No,
Right.
yeah.
You post a funny video of like, I don't know, Donovan dancing in a train or something, and you and Donovan, something funny. I swear to God. And people look at the video and they're like, where the hell is this? And you got like the Gold Coast, and immediately Only in Dade is like a huge page here in Miami. Like we don't
Right.
you want to know anything about the news, you go to Only in Dade. And they
No, there's only in Kendall. There's
only
only
in
in
Kendall,
Homestead.
only in Homestead, and they always post videos. You send them videos and they post it, and that's free PR.
Yep.
Send them the farting one.
Yeah, you can say what this is what a fart sounds like in an empty train.
Well, go through.
No,
Here's
shit's crazy. I swear to God.
Go-
I've sent, you know what? I've sent videos of Eva. Eva's in Only in Dade dancing.
Yeah,
Right.
I would do it just to see what happens. Make a little clip and
Oh,
send it.
Eva's my mom's friend. She's like 95 years old. She was dancing in a thong, and I sent it to Only in Dade, and it's
Oh my
there.
God.
They posted it.
Hell no.
Totally should do
I'm
it.
not
Yeah.
lying.
Or even now for like Halloween time, like
Like scary ones, like
something like a
Bella running
paranormal
out of the
type thing,
train.
like
going,
something
"What
like
the
a scary
fuck?"
thing. Hey, check this shit
Oh
out.
my God.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Go in there,
You
yeah.
know what would be sick is like maybe like a haunted maze in between the trains.
I was thinking that too. Yeah. Yep.
That would
Yeah.
be sick. Something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
So what? You
Well,
know how?
Nicole-
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You know how
Nicole
like
said the same
some
thing.
buildings, like how they have the like it's a historical landmark. Like how come they never did anything like that? I don't know if the building across is like that or not. That white building.
No.
Oh, the
No.
military.
No.
The Military Museum? No.
Do you guys? Can you guys even do anything like that to try to save it or no? I mean, I know it's a long process, but
I to be honest, I don't have no idea. I mean, the only person that's really in charge of that is Donovan. Donovan's
Have
the
they-
one that's been. Go ahead.
Have they spoken to the historical society?
I think so. Donovan's trying everything that he can to like save this place. I mean, he's putting his blood, sweat, and tears into this place. And you know, I work during the week, so I do not know what goes on during the day because I'm always showing up at the evening time.
Mhm.
Would have been good to get him on the show to talk about like,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
Right? If you want, I could go get him right now.
Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Oh wait, you're at the Gold Coast right now?
I don't know if he was there.
I just pulled up.
Go. Go take us to the
Go
car.
the people
Take
to Gold Coast.
Take us to the bathrooms.
Yes.
us to the
So
bathroom.
what's the bathrooms? Yeah.
Where doors close and open.
No, Donovan likes to talk about the Gold Coast. He likes it. But I'm telling you, bro, listen. I have a question in regards to paranormal. Have any of y'all seen the Deliverance Mesa? Oh, actually, yes, I did see it. And before I even saw that movie, I immediately knew that it was based on Demon House, which I got to see the stairs of in person. That's the Demon House, the stairs and the dirt. Zach Bagans has it in his museum, but the way that he has it set up, he has it covered, right? When you walk into the room, the walls are up and you don't know where you are. Like you don't know what display it is. And all of a sudden, the walls drop down and you see the stair. It looks like he built it like it looks like the basement.
Oh, you're talking about Zach Bagans Museum?
Yes.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Badass.
And we had seen the Demon House, and when the
Is that the
demon went
museum?
down, Stephen was fucking just pale. Oh look, the tree.
Look, that's outside the main place. With
Yeah, but the
train.
Deliverance, the movie was good. Oh my God, when she was like, "I smell your nappy pussy," That killed me.
Oh my god!
It killed
Mama,
me.
let me in.
It killed me.
Oh,
Did you see that?
oh
People
my
was
god.
sleeping. She went, I smell you.
Thank God I wasn't drinking at that time. I would have spit everything out.
Donovan!
What's up, buddy?
Oh, okay.
Like, what the
Hi,
fuck
everyone. Do I recognize?
How are you?
Welcome. Welcome to the show.
Have you ever seen Moana? This is him.
Okay,
He's
I
a guy
know.
from Moana.
Maui.
Maui.
Bowie. What's up, Donovan?
Hey, how's it going?
Can you see?
We can see your thoughts, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
Right here.
Chris gave me his phone, and it's really tiny,
No way.
and it's really hot too. What the? How's it going, everyone? How do I turn up the volume on this thing? That's as loud as your phone. This boy I think someone needs to start a fund me to save this boy's phone.
Get him a new phone. Hell no.
Let's see what we can do to help save the Gold Coast first, and then
Yeah.
we'll start on that one right after.
Yeah. Then we'll figure
We
out.
can just run over his phone, and then he'll be forced to get a new one.
There you go.
We were
Why does
talking
he
about
look
Gold
like
Coast and basically like our experiences there, Chris's experiences there. For you, now that we have you on here, what place has freaked you out the most there? What location?
The Models building.
The model.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Models has been the one that, like, I don't know. You guys know that I'm actually a major skeptic. Wait, there you go. That way.
Right.
But I've had a couple of incidences that have happened there that I can't explain. There's literally no way to explain what has occurred yet happened. So, like, I have a clock that's back there. It's the grandfather clock. I took out the counterweights back in 2008 for the thing. I was supposed to try and fix it back then. I don't know how to fix grandfather clocks. That's not my thing. That thing was going off. It was chiming for 3 o'clock in the morning. Pendulum swinging and everything. Like,
Wow.
it can't
Wow.
work. The parts are not there. Even the wind-up key for it is locked up in my office.
Oh,
The piano that's in there was playing by itself. I thought it was
Were you
someone else,
sleeping?
and turns out he was in the back hallway. It wasn't him playing.
Were you sleeping when this happened?
You know, I was just me and another guy were kind of just waiting to like pack up to leave, and we're waiting for the third guy who we thought was the one playing the piano. We're waiting for him to pack his crap up, and we were literally yelling, "Hey, quit it! Let's get going!" And he pops out from the other end in the hallway in the back, and he goes, "I'm almost done," and we're like,
yeah.
"You're there? How'd you get there from the other side? Did I leave the theater door open?" It's like, "No, that's still locked." Like, but if you're here, who's playing the piano? And like we both look at each other, we get up and we start walking around because the piano's still playing. And like it's like he's right there. We're looking at the guy. It's like the three of us, we see each other. Who's playing the piano? So we end up walking on over. As we come around, the piano stops, and it's just a single note that's playing as we walk up to the thing. And me and the other guy kind of felt that like we put our hand on the piano and it felt like it had like a vibration to it. We weren't sure if that was just us being scared and kind of like our hands are shaking. We both kind of felt it was more the piano, not us scared. But those are the two things that I can't explain. That's like,
Damn.
Wow.
And I know you have like you've slept there at the property or whatever. Does anything mess with you when you're like napping and sleeping?
yeah,
Can you hear me?
I'm here. It's Chris's phone has like no volume, so I have to put my ear to it.
Oh, it's probably because he was
I
talking
passed
from
out
his
in the
car.
store a lot.
Yeah.
It models.
He has to switch the audio.
No, his car's probably far away.
No, the speaker.
Is it on
Switch.
speaker?
Wait,
Is the phone on speaker?
You know,
Yeah,
on the,
his phone just sucked.
Just stop.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
It was like a portal session. It was multiple sweeps. So
I can't. Oh God, that was great.
Cock, that's all I heard.
Chris Pumps up.
Chris pops up out of nowhere.
He's mad at Chris for having a 1998 phone.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. Chris is still using a flip razor.
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh shit, he's gonna come back and go.
Did you meet him?
Shows up.
Oh, he muted himself?
the ninja.
No.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not
Oh,
muted.
there you go.
No, I
You can hear
really think you change the audio because when you switch from your car and you walk out,
Yeah.
it's sometimes
Well, no,
it's-
because
Oh, like it, yeah.
sometimes the phone stays in a like a regular phone mode.
Yeah, how
You have
No.
to like
how'd
pop
you get
out of it.
No,
I guess need.
phone is fucked
I
up.
guess need.
Oh,
I read
man,
back
that
home.
was cool.
Yeah.
Where you at now, Chris?
There. In the back.
Looks like he's in the office. In
He's
the
gonna
front.
teleport again behind one of us.
That was
He's
funny. I
gonna
don't know where
put
he's
our
like,
screen on like
Yo, I swear he's like
Are those the red eyes?
he's stealth even in StreamYard.
yeah, that ass. He's like Jason Voorhees. Like
Oh,
he
shit.
just appears behind you out of nowhere.
Oh shit, my phone is ready.
Like where were you, guy?
I hear
I'm
them.
standing in front of a wall. How did you get behind me?
Look, he said, by the way, that was a good Glenn Close impression that I did earlier, by the way. See? I could work the haunted house in the trains.
You could. I agree. I would love to do a haunted house there. That'd be
Yo,
fucking
for
great.
real. I'm
That'd be
saying
fun.
like they have the space too. They could do like a haunted maze. To get like some food trucks. I don't know. I think
I have animatronics. I have I used to do haunted houses. We used to do it for
That's
the
right.
neighborhood. Steven breathed hard, like, don't get her started.
we don't start with the animatronics and we don't start with the cleaning.
There we go.
Much better.
Oh, you got a good camera.
He's got a good phone.
That ain't no flip.
That
iPhone
shit's
12, not
HD.
his phone.
Yeah.
Not iPhone 4?
44.
Damn.
Haunted walk.
a nice
Yeah,
phone.
exactly.
An
He looks
iPhone
all
future.
nice and shit.
Yeah, iPhone 12.
So Donovan, we were discussing like just ideas and stuff and what we could help. We don't know, like event wise, you know, like I know you guys do events of like, you know, the paranormal, whatever, but just like now taking advantage of like Halloween, maybe like a little haunted walkthrough or something, or for Christmas.
How about
We've been trying to plan like a Halloween event, which we've been stuck on what exactly to do. I mean, we are doing a paranormal investigation on the 26th.
Yeah.
Are you guys? You guys are the word party people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Jen and Mom.
Making sure.
You recognize
There's
the face.
like 17 other different groups.
It's always the guy with the hat. Always.
Yeah.
They just have a different colored one today.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see you over there.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. So we've got obviously the 26th event.
Right.
We're trying to come up with like an actual all month long Halloween thing to do on like Friday, Saturday. We know Sundays everyone's got to go to school the next day, so that's not a practical day to do it.
Right.
We were thinking something at night, like closing all the roller doors, fog machines, I don't want to say blackface, but I want to say like painted all black, so like you're camouflaged and going around scaring the living daylights out of people.
Yes.
Or like an adult party, non-alcoholic.
Or haunted maze. Do that with a haunted maze.
Yeah, like a haunted train type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do like a maze in between the train carts.
That's actually, we used to do a haunted house like back in the 90s. No, not the 90s. The 2000s. I forgot the name of the bunch, but they used to do it for us. They built a haunted house under the train shed. And it was one of the best haunted houses here in Miami-Dade County. I know they do the mall now. They set up the haunted house there. But if we could recreate that, that would be awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, I'm totally down. I have animatronics. I have fog machines. I have everything.
I have like 6 fog machines, but they're not like commercial grade. I was gonna look to see about buying some.
Yeah. What about like an adult party, like an after-hour party for adults?
That is possible.
The thing is with alcohol, I don't know what your guys' laws are with alcohol.
So
I don't know.
If it's being run by like someone else, that's fine. But if we're hosting it as an event, then we can't sell alcohol.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it'd be like bring your own beer, BYB.
That is doable. That is not a problem.
With donation.
Yeah.
That's how we were getting away with doing beer and wine during the paranormal investigation donation.
Like a spooky theme adult party, like everybody dressed up in their costumes. I think that would be really fun. I'm in California, so I would love to go. But yeah.
Welcome to
Miami.
Miami.
Maybe we'll fly out there.
Welcome to Miami virtually.
Yeah.
Virtually,
Do you guys do? Or what are you gonna? Are you thinking about doing something for Christmas since you don't have the Polar Express?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that!
There's a cat.
Yeah, biting the living daylights out of me. We're trying to do like a Christmas Express. It's long enough that we can use the word express in the name. Christmas decorations like no tomorrow. Kind of do it. Last year we did a Christmas event, and it was so last minute. There was no media. We didn't advertise it or anything like that. And stay there.
Like, put me down.
Stop biting me.
He's like, I'm out of here. I don't want to be on camera.
He plays too much. Trying to do like the same thing. The few people that did show up to that event last year were like, it was way better than Tropical Garden. Just there was no people for it though. The train ride was fantastic. We had Christmas carols playing on board. The train itself was decorated on the outside, which was a first. Is that a pillow?
I like how you guys decorated the trains last year. They look really pretty.
Is it big? That
it looks very
huge.
That looks huge.
That does look huge.
No, because limestone doesn't like it, but it's a Ouija board.
Oh.
Is it a Ouija board?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, snap.
Oh, that is cool.
On the forehead. On the face.
Oh, shit.
There's the Mackenmeyer.
And Michael Myers, yeah. So, like, Mello was saying something like advertising, like you send some videos to, who are you saying?
Ollie and Dave.
Yeah, and I was like, maybe they could do some funny clips on there and bring people in.
What James said.
I have to find the number. I have the contact number for one of the Only in Dade people. She came out here to check. Her and her husband came out, and it was kind of funny. It was a weird incident. She ended up collapsing. We sent her to the hospital. Turns out she's pregnant. So when she came out for a Christmas event last year, she's like, "Hey, Donovan," and I'm like, "I don't know who this person is." Like, "Hey, remember last time when I collapsed?" And I'm like, "No."
I'm pregnant. You're the father, Donovan.
Remember when I collapsed?
Yeah, it's like I see like thousands of people a week. So like,
yeah,
you're gonna need to be more specific.
Yeah.
But I got her number. I gotta look her up, or I can reach out to her through the museum's Instagram because they follow us to see about reaching out. Like, hey, or actually, I know someone who knows them. I can reach out to her There's a lady by the name of Julie. She's a friend of mine. She knows them. They're like a friend of hers. You can reach out that way and get a hold of them.
You guys
can also do like a pumpkin patch for like Thanksgiving time.
Yeah, they haven't started putting the pumpkins out yet. I have my assistant manager. She's tasked with reaching out to Walmart, Fresco, and everywhere to see about getting pumpkins donated to us. Last year, she was successful in getting us 43 pumpkins.
Nice.
Which was surprising. It beat the year before's like 16.
Wow. Wow.
So yeah, she's got a couple of things. We got to also do the Halloween comes up. We hit up places for, hey, would you like to donate some decorations and stuff to us, or any of your chargeback return items?
Yeah, doing these events it's gonna cost money.
Yeah, but we usually can get them to donate materials and stuff.
You want to keep the overhead as low as possible. You know, you don't want to spend money to try to they're trying to
because then that bites into your we just ran our first set of concessions this first Saturday ourselves. We're instead of the Boy Scouts being at the grill, my dad and one of our board members was at the grill, and we did $605, which is fantastic.
Nice.
What we got out of the Boy Scouts was nothing. So that's. I mean, it's also our first time doing it, so it costs us like $300 in materials and equipment.
Right. Have you guys thought about renting it like overnight, like to people?
Yeah, we actually have one Christmas party booked already.
No, I'm talking about for investigations, like an overnight investigation.
Eric,
you should do that.
Eric, actually, about this, offering it $50 a person from 7 to 5, or a little even more after 5. But cheap. Minimum would be 5 in the morning.
That's
for them to do
$100 here.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
I would raise that up.
That was the number Eric came up with.
Yeah.
I would be charging $550 minimum, and you could be here all night.
Yeah.
That's a big place.
A person?
No, because they will be like a group. So like it'll be $550 between like 5 people or like whatever.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Listen,
you can easily get away with not doing 50. You can easily
even 100 person.
$100. Yeah, for sure.
I think you can get away with that for sure.
Yeah, that's what they charge here for events, $100 a person.
Chris, weren't you investigating like 2 days ago?
No.
Like Thursday, right?
I think I was Thursday.
You owe me $100.
You guys should make a flyer for that if that's something you want to do. And listen,
definitely.
You guys know a lot of people that should get around the internet real fast with everybody.
The way to do it is you set up waivers. You make everybody sign a waiver that if they die on the property, they stay in the property
forever.
If you die on the property, you gotta work the house.
I would talk to whoever's doing that event with you, the overnight, and tell them to raise the price because $50 is.
Look, the Hamilton charges $70 per person,
or at least 75. Yeah, at least 75.
Okay.
Especially if you're getting a big area. You're not just in like a little freaking room.
This is in Miami. This is not in Jasper, Florida, and $100 per person is good.
We don't
you're getting different trains, right? You're seeing like different trains in different areas.
You have access to all the trains. You have access to all the trains.
Donovan, this person right here has investigated in your location with Steven and myself and Chris, and she says definitely worth $100 per person.
Yeah.
And that's coming from someone else. She lives in North
Carolina.
Yeah, she lives in North Carolina. But that's going to show you.
Was she the one that I met at the West Palm Beach house place?
No.
No, that was
Chris, I don't know.
I think that was Debbie.
I don't know.
I think she met Debbie.
No, you met Debbie. Yeah. She's in North Florida.
Yeah.
The problem is I would do like maybe
she wants to come down too.
She wants to come
early
down.
bird special. Like if you book your tickets early, you get it for $75. The longer you wait closer to the day, it goes up to $100.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
So
can
that
do
way,
that.
because you want people to come, and if they see $100, that might be like, whoa. Especially if you've been charging 50 for so long.
No, they have. They.
Oh no, we haven't
they
even
have-
No,
charged
that's
yet.
the thing,
Oh,
Joy.
they
They've
haven't?
never
Oh.
charged.
No, this is
They've
something
never
I
opened
was talking with
privately.
Eric, and we came up with last week.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So this is the first
offered
time.
it as
So
a private investigation style event, and that was we'd only come up with like we were spitballing numbers of like $50 maybe.
yeah.
Nah, it's too
So
low.
we haven't
people are
actually got
definitely
it.
They
charge
won't, they
more.
won't pay it, but for the people that have been there and know the history, I'm sure they'll be willing to pay. It's just the people that haven't been there are going to be like, "Oh, $100, but you're getting how
If it
many
was
hours?"
mine, if it was mine personally, I'll be charging $600. Like just because I've been to so many places and I've seen what they've charged and I paid what they've charged, like that place
Because
is
you
big.
could do a group of 15.
Nobody would blink being told
That's
600
true.
bucks.
Even like Mel is saying, even if you do a group of 10 and they pay $600, a group
That's
of 10,
10.
that's $60 a head. They're still
Exactly.
getting it cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
California.
some locations,
That was that 15?
yeah, you could do, because there's some locations where it's like, hey, we charge 400. Either it's just you alone or it's 10 people, but it's $400. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
exactly.
they're guaranteed they're 400.
Yeah, not here. They're like $400 for fucking 4
And
people, and everybody else
and
is
they all
$100 extra.
depend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then you do that $100 or $50, you get
Yeah.
one person, it's not worth it.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's
Exactly.
not worth it to open up the
550.
place for $100. You do a flat fee. Hey, the
Exactly.
flat fee is, 500, 550, and either it's just you or it's 10 people, but that's what it costs because
No, but you're talking $50 a person, right? You're talking about $50 a
Yeah, but
person.
if
Originally we were thinking of 50
Oh,
per
yeah,
person.
yeah.
you get
Yeah,
one
no,
person,
But you're talking
don't do
about-
that. Do the flat fee.
do
Yeah,
the flat
I mean,
fee
if it-
because you're opening up this location and Donovan has to stay there
Mhm.
because you're in a
Exactly.
park.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but still, but they don't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
they
it's
don't know
like,
that.
They don't know that. So it's not like, oh, you're opening and leaving. No, he has to be there and open up the gate for them and shit, So
to make sure, yeah.
for $100 for $50, I'm not gonna do that.
No, you could be asking for a lot more money.
It's a flat rate, And us investigators, like when it's a really expensive location, for example, when we did St. Albans, we found other investigators to come together. Well, Yvette invited us, but it was a bunch of us to be able to split it because you're talking about, I think it was like $1,200.
And Gold Coast is big enough to split, and the noise interference won't
And
be
it's
much.
but it's a
once
huge
you're
And
in-
people can branch out for sure.
Yeah.
It's a huge place. Nobody's interrupting anybody, And the
Wait,
cool
so
thing about
Donovan-
the train is that if I'm in the presidential cart and you're in the other cart, I have no idea what you're doing because I cannot hear you at all.
I don't think you should charge ever get really expensive though, because $1,200 is steep for a location. I would never pay that. Yeah,
No,
I would never pay
but,
that.
No,
but
not
he
really
could
that.
get away with 600. I think
Yeah.
like 500, 600.
Five to 600 is reasonable, especially.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but you're
Yeah,
talking
I've
about
had one gentleman that's come here that's done investigating with 2 other people has donated $300 every time that he's come out.
All right.
Mhm.
Like, I've never actually told him, hey, you need to pay. He literally would come at the beginning of the investigate. Like the guys are all here. He's set up and hey, how's everything going? I want to donate this. I'm donating $300. A couple of times he's done like $350, but he's always been like just dropping like an amount. I've never actually told him to.
That's what we do. We do too. Yeah. If
Yeah.
something's free, we always donate. We never just do it for free because I don't want to ever feel like I'm advantage. Yeah.
No, but Joy, $1,200. You're talking about St. Albans Sanatorium. It's 80,000 square feet.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
No, but like
Big
the
location,
15
and you get so
600
many hours, then it's worth it. Yeah, and if you go in groups, yeah.
Donovan,
But for
too,
myself,
like,
personally, between Joey, I would never pay that much by ourselves.
with the amount of time that you're doing it too, I think it's perfect.
Mhm.
You're not gonna get in Miami. There's nowhere to investigate, but we would find we would really have a hard time finding a place to investigate for that amount of time that you're doing. You're pretty much doing 8 to 10 hours for $600.
That's really good.
You don't find that. You don't find that that
really
often. Trust me, you don't.
And a lot of places here, they charge you by the hour.
You can ask 𝗵𝗡𝗀𝗃 that they've invited us to a bunch of places. You guys don't find those rates anywhere for that amount of time that he's willing to do.
No.
You don't. Right?
It's usually a half night for $550 in most places.
Right.
Yeah.
There's some places it's 4 hours and they want to charge $400 and it's way smaller than
Bingo.
Oh my
locals,
God.
you know.
That's what it is here. Yeah.
Not worth it. Yeah.
I would start off with like $400 a night to see how it kicks off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It
You
hasn't
can always
kicked
do
off
that
right
too.
now.
There's-
What if it does kick off? You just lost all that
Yeah.
money. It's $550 from the jump, bro. The people are gonna pay it. If you investigate, you know how
I think
much
people are
these
gonna pay.
places
But you
are
can
worth.
just
Try to advertise the paranormal
flat
things
rate
that's
of
in
like
there.
400.
We just called
8
Heard
people
Opera House
maximum.
and they're charging us $1,000 to
Yeah, no,
investigate.
we would never do that.
Get out of here!
We
I
would
would
never
never
do
pay
that.
that. It's a quarter of the
Yeah.
size of this place, and they're charging $1,000. No, man, it's
Yeah.
abusive.
I'll pay $1,200 for 80,000 square feet. Yeah.
James just wrote, we drove to Penhurst. They paid $1,200. They drove 14 hours and only got 8 hours. So you're talking about driving 14 hours, hotel, gas, food, $1,200. Yo, like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Donovan, if there's anything the four of us could do to help, even if you need us to go like to some of these privates just to make sure that the teams are good or
Yeah,
whatever,
set up anything.
we could do that as well. Because that's the thing, you don't want to open up to
That was
some bad people
something else
either.
that
But we can go and check them out too.
that was something that Eric had also mentioned was that he'd be. So we've got 2 dates scheduled. Wait, did we schedule them? I think we were scheduling, and we got 2 different dates, one for November, one for December, that he was going to promote as paranormal events at the $50 a person.
Right.
And that War Party would be the ones that help kind of keep an eye on everyone, kind of show them around the places, all the hot spots and stuff like that. And yeah, that would be greatly appreciated.
Like I would do $50 for 2 hours in like different time slots for different people, depending how long they want to be there. Like $50 will get you from 5 to 7, and then the next group. You know what I mean? If they don't want to change it, I would do it like
we
that.
have just a little bit of a problem with the hours type thing though, because we're locked in by we're on like a zoo.
Oh.
Within like that facility.
They control the entrance.
They control the gate, and they're $50 an hour if like I have to have that gate held open. So like our paranormal investigation on the 26th, I forgot what the hours are for the event, but it's going to be like a 3-hour gate. That is going to be open, and it's $150 just for that 3 hours.
Oh shit! That's
damn.
So outside of that, that's the only access. There's no other access.
That's
We do have a back way, but most people don't want to take that.
Hey, but maybe if you talk to the zoo and you tell them your situation, be like, listen, we're doing these events to raise money. Like
the bastard, excuse my language. I don't know if this is like public.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
The bastards over at the zoo, we had to go over their head to the county officials because they were trying to charge us for using the parking lot out there. In our lease, it literally says that it's supposed to be shared between the 2 of us. They were trying to get us for $500 an hour for using that parking lot.
Wow.
And right now we're on their case. And the guy said, oh, well, had you spoken to us and told us about this, and you didn't have to go over, you didn't have to talk to the county Parks and Rec about this. You could have just told us about it. I was like,
bullshit.
I told you people.
It doesn't even sound like you should be paying for that gate.
No.
Yeah, they want to charge us for, and we got them.
You're on a lease. Yeah.
There's $1,200 they want us to pay to have the sign on front on Zoo Drive.
Then you should be that open and gate thing should be included in your lease every month.
Yeah, that gate fee sounds crazy.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
No,
These companies,
the problem is it's held by their zoo security, which is a county position, so it's a county. Which is funny because they have the overnight people here overnight anyway. They got 3 guards. They literally sit in their trucks doing nothing at all.
Right.
The one guy goes off in the woods and he parks up the vehicle and literally goes to sleep.
That's ridiculous. Yeah.
Well, then you could
Let
add
me
that to
charge
the
them.
order. Like, you are locked in.
Right? Yeah, right? Like
Literally.
Ghost Adventures. Yeah.
It's like the
Lockdown.
ghosts aren't stuck here with you. You're stuck with the ghosts.
You're
That's
stuck
right,
with the
yeah.
ghost, exactly.
You get scared, too fucking bad.
You go to a haunted
Too
bathroom.
fucking bad. Yeah. Deal with it.
No, that place has a lot of potential. It's just it's working it, you know, like everything else.
Yeah.
Everything, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of advertisement, a lot of, you know, putting yourself out there, being consistently doing it.
Yeah, that's why I'm actually looking forward to this. Eric said something about also advertising with some gentlemen from. Hey, Luke, leave that alone. That's my drink.
That's some bubble time.
No, the cat was going after my iced coffee.
That look like from bubble time.
They're in Florida. They don't even know how to have full bubble food.
About doing he was gonna do like a promotion spot with a gentleman who's gonna give us like 3 minutes of airtime, and he's gonna go ahead and talk about the opportunity of doing investigations out here.
Nice.
Oh, are you talking about world's largest ghost hunt?
No, it was I think the guy's name was like Scott or something like that. He's part of some big show that's like ghost hunters. Chris.
Oh. Okay.
A 3 minutes. A 3 minutes slot for free.
Remember Eric was talking about it at the
Yesterday village.
Yeah, at the village.
Any kind of fucking.
Oh,
No, he's gonna give it to you for free. The 3 minute spot.
yeah.
Yeah, Chris. What were you gonna ask, buddy?
The who was the group that we went on the air with on yesterday village?
Oh, yeah. Their name is Animal Paranormal. They're from like Naples area.
That right, Donovan?
No, he's like the major time ghost hunter. Like he has a TV show. I think his name like Steve or Scott or something with an S.
Okay. Yeah, he knows.
Where the hell did that light come from? Did you see that thumbs up? What the hell's that? What is that? Where the hell's that coming from?
It's on your screen.
It's on your screen.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm
Somebody's
like,
giving it. Somebody's
Yeah,
giving
he
it.
knows.
no, I've never seen
Brian
it. What the fuck is it? It's a ghost.
Every time you raise your eyebrow, it happens.
Listen, the ghosts are giving you a thumbs up, saying, "Listen to us and see if it works." See if it works.
Like, yeah, she just said say you charge.
They have good ideas.
Bring up the price.
That is weird. Where the fuck is right, Armando? We've never seen that.
Yeah, I saw a thumbs up.
Bring up the price.
Bring up the price, like fucking Steven said.
Yeah, Daryl
Steven's
Marston,
right, listen.
that guy is cool, man. We got a chance to hang out with him. He's cool. If that's who's coming, if that's who Eric is trying to get to come down, that would be great. Because yeah, he's known. Yeah, no, but definitely we'll definitely support however we can. I mean, we're the ones that live the closest to the Gold Coast. So if Eric asks us to go, we'll definitely be going.
We definitely make it a
Stephen Miller can help us out. Huh?
Yeah, that we definitely like every time we go on a podcast or we talk to anybody, we always mention the Gold Coast, and we actually filmed at the Gold Coast, and that video did pretty well. Like everybody that sees it, they're like, "Oh, where's that at? Where's that at?" So, I mean, whatever traffic we could get, you know, like help out to get there, or whatever it is that you need from us. Like 100%, you could count with us, Donovan. Like you have something here.
Yeah, stop. Look at me.
Yeah, it's literally our favorite spot to investigate all of us. So that's why we don't want to see it go down without at least doing something, whatever we can do.
Yeah. It looks like an awesome. We've never been there, but it looks like from what Blacksmoke and 305 posted, it looks like an awesome location. And
we've had there's been a lot of stuff that's happened out here. We used to go ghost hunting ourselves. There's like a group of us, like 5 of us.
It was 5 of us.
5 of us, and one of the times we had a silver train, the one lineup. Went in there, got freaked out because the door took and slammed closed. Mind you, there was like chalked. All of us took off. You forgot about? I don't go in that train at night for that reason.
Yeah.
We all had the same experience. The last car, as we were running out of it, it seemed like the doorway was getting like smaller and further away from us, and like we were running as hard as we could. And it's like we don't do the nighttime thing anymore because of that.
Wow.
Yeah, the slumber.
Crazy. All right, Armando, you ready? You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, give me
I
one
appreciate you
second.
guys all like reaching out, especially like Franny, like for the post and everything. All of you guys, especially you guys coming out with the investigations and stuff, helping promote us because it is a spooky place.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, we
I just said it.
definitely. And then yeah, when you do come up with like a flyer or something.
I'm gonna have actually the girl
private.
tomorrow. She's my media person. I'm gonna have her draw like doll up a flyer thing for it. Promotion.
Excellent. And then
Chris can send it to me. Send it to me to WhatsApp. Send it to Stephen Mella.
Yeah, send it, and then we'll share it on our socials, and if we can maybe even put it on here or something. All right. So where can the good folks find you, Chris and Donovan? Where can they find you on social media?
Oh, everywhere.
You have an
Share your
OnlyFans?
Gold website.
Share the Gold
OnlyFans?
You guys are on OnlyFans?
You can find me there too.
OnlyFans. Craigslist.
Only feet.
No, I'm not on that one. I'm not on that one. I'm actually not on that one.
Feet Finder.
Nope, not on there either.
You can find me on Facebook, Chris McIntyre. You guys see me with the race card and stuff like that. I don't post pretty much, but I'm going to start posting a lot more. I also have Instagram, which is ChrisDo305.
He used to have a TikTok, not anymore.
I still have a TikTok, but it's under on a different name right now that I can't really pronounce it. So as soon as I change it, I'll let you guys know.
He doesn't have a TikTok anymore. I have TikTok, Facebook,
Donovan,
Instagram.
I have you on TikTok.
Yeah.
Who?
I got you on TikTok.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Steven.
We got trains.
I'm
We got
drunk from
lights.
half
We got
those
trains
videos.
with lights.
Thank you, James.
Stephen Mello, where can the good folks find you at?
You could find us on Instagram, Blacksmoke_paranormal, YouTube, Blacksmokeparanormal, TikTok, Blacksmokeparanormal, and
Facebook.
Facebook, Blacksmoke Paranormal, and Amazon, Blacksmoke Paranormal.
Yes, they have some gear, guys, some merch, so please check them out there.
Oh, so just I wanted to so like everything that we have on Amazon is at cost. Like it's literally at cost. It's just cheaper than us making it at our house and sending it to you.
Shit.
So we're lucky enough to be able to have it on Amazon and you guys get it in 2 days, but it's at cost. Like we don't make any money off of it. So yeah.
Cool. That's a good way to represent the good folks at Blacksmoke.
And it's like better quality and everything that I'm here in my house pressing shirts and shit.
Right. Can you make your own prices? You can't raise it like $5.
I could, but I have it at cost. So it's like what Amazon just charges, you know? Like
yeah.
And I just if I was to send you something, I would just send it to you through Amazon.
Oh wow. That sucks that you guys aren't making anything off of it.
Just
that's cool. You're on Amazon because it's already on Amazon.
How many people are here? I see 6 people. How many people are here? Like I didn't see anyone typing, and I saw words on the screen.
Oh.
There's
So on the YouTube,
there's like 20.
He's like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're like
Okay,
live
so
somewhere.
this is
Other
the
people are
chat.
watching.
This is the
We're live,
chat.
yeah.
Oh,
So
you-
everybody's,
There's
yeah.
a chat.
He didn't know he was on live.
I thought it was just them.
He thought it was
honey,
a
you're
FaceTime.
on YouTube.
Hello, everybody. You're live.
You're living on YouTube right now.
That's hilarious. That is great.
Good
I
thing you
thought
put
it
it
was
on
only
your
the six
TV.
of us. Okay.
I thought it was just us.
That's great.
He's
Oh,
like, okay.
That's funny.
everyone, please also,
Chris is
Stephen
the
Mella just did their plugs, but also, I don't want to end the episode without mentioning that they had an amazing episode just released on the Clay County Jail. It was I think it was like 4 or 5 days ago that it released. It's available for you to watch on YouTube, so please check it out and also make sure to like it.
Thank
Yes,
you.
I haven't finished it, but I gotta finish it. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to investigate with Jen and Mondo, but soon
It's
You guys
okay.
have an investigation coming up, though, right? Together.
It was due to unfortunate circumstances due to
No,
the
we were
people
just
that
so
were
rushed there. We were too
the
rushed.
people
Yeah,
that were hosting.
yeah, split and all that shit. That's okay.
That's
I mean,
why,
I wouldn't mind going
Donovan,
back
what we're telling you right now
Yeah.
is due to our experiences at certain locations that told us one price, and then they switched it up when we got there and we started unloading everything and whatnot.
So we could like
I was-
advertise
I
at
was gonna-
$1,000 and then be like, hey, you're here. Surprise, it's 600 instead.
I was gonna do a post about it, but I chose not to. I'm still contemplating if I want to do a post
But what?
I
mentioning
would.
what
Yeah,
happened.
if they told
in
you one
County.
price and they raise it when you guys get there, fuck yeah, put them
That's
on blue.
messed up. At that point,
Yeah.
it's like, okay,
And,
bye-bye.
and apparently, it didn't happen to only us. It happened to that
Yeah.
lady you met.
No,
The
fuck that
lady
shit.
that
No,
you
put
met?
them on
The
blue.
lady
They
that
can't
you
be
met,
doing that.
Donovan.
I've
It
met
happened to
3
her.
people it's happened to there.
No, like I
Yeah.
have the video recorded already of like everything, but then I'm like, man, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna do it though because I want to prevent it from happening to other people.
What if people came from another state? Spent all
Well,
that
that's-
money.
And I know that it's happened, and by us not saying anything, then other people
Yeah.
just keep getting fucked. And
Yeah.
you know,
It's
and
not
I know that we like this community is very we don't want to mess things up for other people, or we don't want to call out other people just because that's their way of making, I'm gonna say it, you know, that's the way that they make money and stuff. But yeah, no, I think I am gonna mention it.
Did they say why they flipped the price like that?
No, it was super sketchy. Like it wasn't the person that I spoke to that told me the price. It was like just some old
That's what
man that
makes you
opened
think. That makes you wonder. Are they raising
Yeah.
the price because they're using their time and they're pocketing the rest?
exactly.
Yes.
That's exactly,
exactly what we think.
thought.
Yeah.
The person that
That's
was our
exactly what I
custodian
think
was
happened, and
he
you
came
just
up.
kept getting away with it.
Have you talked to the person you booked it with though? I would talk to reach out to them and let them know. Maybe before you post, reach out to them and then ask them like, hey, this is what's happening. Did you guys know about this?
Well,
Before
the
you
thing
put
the thing is that like everything else, we did the investigation, we left, and we're like, all right, that's it, fuck it, we did it. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever, left.
Yeah.
But yeah, it actually happened to that other lady way worse than it happened to us.
Yeah.
How much of a price difference was the flip? Like,
Dude, it was $100 for all of us, and then it turned out to be like $100 per person, no? Or some shit like that.
Something like that. Yeah, it was like that because I was taking the money for me and Jenny, and then it ended up being that we didn't have enough money because I thought it was what I had.
No, it was a big jump. It was a big jump.
And then
It was
I was
Yeah,
like,
like you're
okay.
talking about the guy. So the guy pocketed like, I think it was a little over $300.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it a big location?
It's two
It's
locations.
the courthouse and the jail.
This is
Yeah.
the thing.
Two
This
separate
is the
locations.
thing. This is the thing, and I'm gonna make this quick because I like it's late already. That what the price that he gave when we got there, it wasn't a bad price. It was
Right,
like
no.
a good price for the location.
Right.
The problem
Right.
is it wasn't what was discussed to me, and it wasn't what I told everybody else.
right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it wasn't even all that he's charging a ridiculous amount. It's that this is not what was discussed. So then I looked like an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
we all knew it wasn't
no, we
you.
know it wasn't your fault, but
you.
the thing is, yeah, like
Man.
Mila's mad because now everybody, like the guy at this point, he knew that he got us because it's either you're gonna leave now, you wasted your time to go all the way to this place, or you're gonna go to the gas station and pull out money, which we all fucking did. And he knows that.
In our investigation time, we all had to go to the ATM.
Yeah, like they didn't give us no time or anything.
Oh, that's messed up. They should have started the time once you got there.
So that's a piece of advice. Be clear and concise when you
Make sure
do
you have it in
these,
text and writing. Next time, make sure it's like in writing or something, so you can go back and be like,
It was the first time that happened.
Yeah.
The first and last time. That would never fucking happen to me again.
Yeah. I would be annoyed too.
Okay,
I'd be pissed off too. I'd be annoyed.
We will be investigating together very, very soon.
I'd be pissed. We were all pissed.
Yeah, we were
definitely. Yeah.
But the four of us have something brewing very soon, so we're excited.
And it ain't
poop. To see it.
I don't know about you. Maybe
I'm excited to ship it.
No, I'm not hurting yet. I'm not investigating right now.
On the description of the YouTube, Donovan, where have the GoFundMe links and also the website for Gold Coast Railroad Museum. So everybody check out the website and the GoFundMe. Donate, share, and donate. Spread the word. If anybody here locally in Miami, also spread the word. And come out to these events. You know what I'm saying?
Please help them out.
And if you want, I guess a lot of people watching this or something. You can also call on our website has the phone number. You can call the store and we can actually run donations through our register too. Like that way we get all of the money. Like I just recently had a guy just write us a check for $1,000, and he wanted to run it through PayPal, and I was like, they take like 8%. And he's like, no, I want the whole thing to go to you. And I was like, well, bring it. I'll run it through the register, and it all stays with us. So, okay, I'll do that instead.
Oh, that's
perfect.
Nice.
Yeah. Dantex, thank you for throwing up the GoFundMe link. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah, thank you, Dantex. Yeah.
Joy and Joey and Jenny and myself, we bid you all a farewell. Thank you very much for joining us. Everybody, don't leave yet. The folks in the chat, one last time, Dantex posted up the GoFundMe.
It's in the description.
It's in the description. You can see our link trees in the description as well.
We want everybody to have a good week. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's Monday.
Before we go, a trabajar mañana. Yeah. But before we go, Fins for the win. We out.
He just had to say that. All right. All right, guys. Good night. Donovan, don't leave, all right?
Hasta luego.
Don't leave.
Oh, okay, I'm not going anywhere.